heard it's fire from somebody on Twitter.
I heard no one say that it was fire from Twitter. I heard everyone say it was good. But not trash, though. But good.
I feel like you're going in with
low expectations.
Hating.
So
yeah, you're going in hating.
So
Not even low expectations. You're going in and try to not like it.
No, I want to like it, but it's...
I don't think you like. I've not heard you say anything positive.
Because if you watch people who like actually like this ain't Dunker, one of your Oscar-worthy movies, but like people who enjoy like Marvel movies or like not even like superhero movies are like, this is good. People wanted to like it. Like people thought like, because just the way it looks so grounded and shit. But I'm like, you ain't Christopher Nolan's. But it's better than the last Batman, which I'm like, that's what people say.
All right, that bar is so low.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ.
So I'm like, I guess it's better than the last Batman and shit. But people say it's just it's a good movie. It's not like, because I'm like, from the trailers, I'm like, this just looks like it's from the looks of it, it's not the Joker. The Joker was an amazing, like the Joker was real good.
Shout out to King Weekend in the chat, by the way.
So,
my guy. Are you gonna watch the Batman tomorrow, King Weekend?
There actually is a midnight showing, by the way, funny enough, but it's not a midnight release.
Oh fuck! I know that was gonna happen. Oh, look at this shit! All this bitch sold out. What the fuck?
Yeah, I already. I'm going with me, my brother, my niece, and then my other niece might go, or my brother's nephew, like from his marriage, might go and shit. So, just depends.
Not gonna lie, I ain't see movies sold out this much in a long time, because Spider-Man was still kind of panning around me. No, Spider-Man was kind of panning around me.
Sold out. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, Spider-Man was sold out because the seats were... Well, I don't know how it was in California, but here the seats were like... When I watched Spider-Man, by the way, you had to keep your mask on the whole time. There was no food.
Toronto pussy.
Yeah, Toronto mad pussy. There was no food. I hate this old niggas, though. Bro, after this tax shit, I hate all these things. Fuck it all, bro. You know what? Fuck it. No mask. Fuck. I'm on that... You know what? I'm on the truckers now. I'm on that whole conservative thing, Fuck it. Fuck it. But there was there was niggas watching you like fucking hall monitors, like
that's insane.
Like cause the fucking concession workers, they all have a job, so they're just like, you know what, just watch niggas, make sure they don't take your mask off. And there was mad space in between everyone.
Now here in California, it's you wear the mask when you get in, but then like you go sit down, and then I go use the restroom and go to the convenience whatever thing, I cannot have my mask on. It's really just like, oh, you see me with my mask when I came in. Cool. And then after that, it's like no one really forces it. So, but yeah, like usually the seating for me, it's like G and F and shit. Mm-hmm. So when like G and F is gone, it's like, damn, it's about to be rough. I think
G and F the middle.
Middle, a little bit above the middle. It's like 2 seats above the middle, because everyone goes for the middle. So yeah, GF is like there's a middle, then like GF is like those 2-3 extra seats that no one off the rip goes for. But then it's like, damn, there's no more middle and shit. And then that's when like everyone's second thought. But we always get those tickets first, because it's like, nah, those are our first thoughts, because the middle's gonna be gone.
Just finished watching Snowfall, best show on TV.
Fuck, I mean, just off the trailers, but I haven't caught up, man. I haven't finished Euphoria, which fucking Twitter already ruined for me and shit. You know what happened though? I mean, I'm not gonna like. I know you don't care, but like, you know when Jesse was supposed to die in Breaking Bad, but the character became so popular.
I didn't know Jesse was supposed to die.
Yeah, he's supposed to die in season 1 or season 2.
Mm-hmm.
That was the original. Shout out to that YouTube channel. They used to say 40 things you don't know. What was that? It has like 9 million subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jesse was, but the character became so popular and shit, and then they just kept him in. Well, the same guy. I forget what the. Is it Fez? Yeah, Fez was supposed to die, and every fucking bitch wants to fuck him apparently now, because he looks like Mac Miller. So they kept him in. So I'm not mad at it, but I'm like, I can see why, but I'm just like, you guys kind of ruined it. I mean, which is not like. I'm not gonna lie. The only time I might get emotional is probably when like Zendaya dies and shit. Which is still my theory. I still feel like she's gonna die eventually in one of these seasons.
Isn't she the star?
Not really the star, but yes,
she's the one on all the promotion. Okay, I don't know if she's a star. She definitely the one on all the goddamn promotion. She the lead actress. In that
Yeah, but
show.
it's past that though. It's past that.
The other people in that show got Zendaya box office.
No, but the show's like Zendaya can like. I'm not saying Zendaya can die. Like if this show lasts for 5 seasons, I wouldn't be surprised Zendaya's guys in like season 4 and shit. You know what I mean?
Shit gonna be like when Michael left the office. It's gonna be trash.
This is not
Or not
the
as
same.
good. Or not as good.
Okay, but these like stories can survive though. Like, it can survive with a season without Zendaya.
Like you need that star power though.
I mean, shout out to my bad. Let's say Kelly Uchis and shit. I forget her name, which is crazy because her and Kelly Uchis are fucking friends. What the fuck's her name? Yeah, well, where's like your Euphoria stands who know like every fucking character name and shit.
I watch real shows like Succession. Well, we listened to first that Midnight Young Boy album, King Von album, Gucci Man diss track. Probably Gucci Man. I like the full. Yeah. I like the fucker. I feel like Gucci Man 2006.
2006, brr. And then we go on top. You know, we rock with top here, bro. Pause. You know, top in the baby.
Mamba, I want to know if you watch the YouTube channel Christ Forgiveness of Toronto of David Lynn. I do not know what that is. No.
Shit. The Batman. I'm excited for the Batman, man. I'm excited, bro. Fucking excited. It's crazy. The last movie I went to go see Midnight was actually I seen Spider-Man late. I think you told me you watched it, and then I think I watched it like 2 or 3 days later. I'm not gonna lie. If you don't watch it when like the movie's released within the first 2 days, and if you're like on the internet, it feels like you're out the loop and shit.
Yeah, them movies is like Batman. Spider-Man was like the 5th highest gross movie of all time though. that shit in like 6 months. So
I feel like it's, yeah. But I feel like it's not like with every superhero movie. I don't know, bro. My favorite Batman. It's crazy. The last Batman was if you watch Space Jam 2, it was actually Bugs Bunny was Batman, and LeBron James was Robin.
Mm-hmm.
Get the joke because he was Robin in Miami. Dude.
That joke was just as good as the Space Jam movie.
You watched it?
No, I ain't watched. Bro, I don't watch garbage. I know this shit garbage. Why would I watch garbage?
Yeah, so are you gonna watch Uncharted when it hits like streaming?
I hear that's garbage too. I mean, I could have been watching. It's on my TV.
Oh, that's true.
I'm probably gonna watch it. I hear it's okay if you go in with low expectations. Apparently, Tom Holland is mid.
Man, Tom Holland, like I said, for the first 5 minutes, amazing. It's just like it's the dialogue and shit. I don't blame him. It's like he gets what he has to work with and shit.
I seen a YouTuber say the director was a problem. He didn't get the most of the actors. I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with them. That whoever plays not Chloe. Oh, dude, it's not Chloe. It's just crazy to get introduced to Chloe off the rip. I mean, it's not like fucking. This is here like this shit's some like I don't know like some Harry Potter shit or Lord of the Rings. You know, they didn't go by like the book and shit. But the way they introduce us to characters in Sully, I'm like, this is not like the video game. But again, the story's not that deep in Uncharted. Like this is not like some.
Yeah, it's Indiana Jones.
Yeah, like it's not gonna be like I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Like, yo, bro, you guys didn't follow this, man. You know what I mean? So.
Bad Bunny is on the new movie Bullet Train of Brad Pitt. Yeah, I seen that the trailer for that. It looks kind of fire. Shout out to Brad Pitt.
I seen Bad Bunny did like a music video where he's like acting and shit, and he's in the train.
May have been that. I don't think it's. Well, the trailer I seen, I didn't see Bad Bunny. It was just like Brad Pitt with a fake gun, with no gun under the desk, and it's like, oh, I got a gun. Looks pretty good.
I mean, Brad Pitt's never good as the full star. Hence, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. So Bad Bunny's.
I don't think you know movies, sir.
I'm sorry. Who's watching the Batman?
Have you seen Inglourious Bastard?
I only watch the classics Brad Pitt movies.
I think that's a classic.
Is it better than Fight Club?
Inglourious Bastard, yes. You seen Troy? I've never seen Troy. Shut up. Putin exposed himself as a bubble fraud. Yo, calling Putin a bubble fraud. Bubble fraud is crazy. And he take over a nuclear thing today.
Yeah.
Look like he's still going crazy.
Because he took over something.
Yeah, and he blew up a nuclear facility or some shit today. According to the niggas in CNN, the Russian army isn't motivated. That's why they're underperforming. And the Ukrainian army is highly motivated because they're defending their country. Granted, there's just mad more Russian army, mad more niggas in the Russian army, so they're probably gonna lose. But you know,
is that why they put a mill on Putin's head?
a what?
A million?
I seen the oligarch. Yeah, them niggas under pressure, bro. The oligarchs are just rich niggas. It's like someone attacks America and is like, yo, Elon, your shit ain't selling over here, nigga. Like Zuckerberg, nah, we taking nigga. What you own? Oh, we season your shit, nigga. You ain't got nothing, bro.
Which I mean, Facebook.
The nigga owns Chelsea. I think they were forcing him to sell the team.
Get the fuck out! Nah. There's no way. There's no way.
And he said he's gonna do it.
I mean, it's not
this shit ain't gonna be over. This is gonna be a black eye on Russia for a long fucking time because they lost the fucking narrative war. And niggas ain't all here like, I'm on Russia's side. They lost the narrative war. So
dude, I thought taking them off of fucking FIFA.
Oh yeah, they took them niggas off FIFA. They're trying to get the athletes. You seen the shit where like the Chinese president told Putin to hold off after the Olympics. Say what the fuck
that's
up.
Real? No way,
it might be real because they did link up.
That's not real.
You know what? I don't know if it's real or not, but I'll say this.
You're fucking stupid.
I don't know if it's real or not. I
I feel like that would have been a big.
It was pretty big, but there's so much shit going on. I think CNN reported that shit.
Oh, dude! Like I seen
MSNBC, but it's so believable. What happened?
Like the clip of the Russian soldier, they let him FaceTime his mother and shit, or some shit.
That shit, I don't know if that shit real.
Yeah, that shit look fake as fuck.
Yeah,
bro.
I don't know if that shit real.
Like, get the fuck out, bro.
I don't know if a nigga folded that easy. That's a wild fold for a nigga on the front line. I don't know. You see the one where they give a nigga tea, a biscuit,
and sipping tea in your hood. What the fuck is up, yo?
And then videotaped them. Then they can't even go back to Russia.
Yeah, bro.
I'm like, if it's surreal, bro.
Dude,
that might be cap.
Propaganda on both sides, man.
That one might be cap. A nigga folding for a tea and a fucking croissant. That's crazy.
I mean, you ever watch Pearl Harbor with Ben Affleck? That man was pussy. His man was getting murky and he go out there. So I don't know.
Shout out to RCS in the chat. He has like black hair. I do not know who he is, Sabas.
I think Mamba has black hair. Yeah, he does have black hair.
No, he's on with a YouTuber.
I'll tell you guys. I just got off the Fresh and First review was violating Selena Powell. Hey, is that like the I follow them on Twitch and shit, you know? But are those old archive podcasts and then they just replay them on Twitch? Because I believe they have a Patreon or some shit. And the Twitch stream only be having like 100 people. Now, if you fuck with them, I'd be like, that's cool and shit. That's an experience. You get to experience with people. But I'm like, is this shit like actual like actually happening in the moment?
I have no idea.
Kind of like with Adam 22. Like Adam 22 be having like the I know it's gonna sound crazy, but I mean it's podcasting. But when he has like these OnlyFans chicks or porn stars, the uncensored episodes goes on fucking on Patreon, obviously, because the bitches get naked.
Mm-hmm.
So then 3 months later they upload it to YouTube and shit would obviously edit it out. So.
How some of you said they'd be live?
Oh, it's hella people on YouTube. Oh, okay. They have one on Twitch too, but I'm just like.
Oh, I know they have. Oh, yeah, they have the big ass thing on YouTube.
Okay.
I know about that one. I've seen the clips from it.
Yeah, Petty's a sick guy. You seen how he shouted out like Future like 2 days ago, where like Future shuts out. No, he put this song with Future. Got me government official. Got me plugged in with Putin. Yeah. But he's a sick guy, man. I peeped the story, man. I was like, yo, if no one knows that Future song, you're just like, oh, okay. And the song's called Government Official. Sick fucking guy.
Everybody came together to bully Russia. That's a wild shit. I mean, they're wilding. Who the fuck invades a country 2022? That's a wild move. Like, straight up doing it, not like doing a proxy war. Imagine America that straight up invades the country right now. That's kind of wild. What the fuck is you niggas doing? They're gonna like pay like a fucking warlord to do that shit, bro. You do that shit yourself? That's wild.
Bro, people don't even do that like on video games, bro. People don't know. Like,
send in like a Black Ops team. What the fuck is nigga? They just straight up just walk across the border. It's kind of wild. Imagine niggas that to Mexico. What happened to Metro? Metro had to pick a side. It should be all fucked up, bro.
I mean, I'm not buying no avocados. Stand with America, buddy.
Yeah, Metro would have been the nigga like with letting niggas in, waving niggas in.
Maybe
Nah,
niggas
go.
I'm in America.
Take that nigga. So yeah, you be at the border waving that niggas from outside, like make us proud.
You know, y'all gonna make a fucked up joke, but even if we're still trying to cross the border, it's still wouldn't get in. Man, shout out to my people, bro. Shout out to my people, bro. I see Biden out here like saying like, "Yo, shout out to my people that be field workers and shit. It's like, yeah, we're gonna get you guys for your taxes."
Talking about like cocaine niggas?
No, actual field workers like agriculture and shit, like picking grapes.
I see Narcos.
Oh yeah. No, like these are like people, and like Biden's is already on this like press room, like, yeah, we're gonna get you guys benefits so you guys can file for taxes and get all these like government discounts and shit for like people who live in LA because the rent's so expensive.
Bro, I ain't get a single discount. I'm disgusted.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, like that's just those are just propaganda.
I ain't got no credits. Keep bringing it up.
Yeah, like that just like, bro. It's just so. When's the election again? Isn't it like a year and a half away?
Like, I ain't American.
Oh shit.
I mean, it's not a. Yeah, I think Trump was president when the pandemic started. It's 2022
2020.
now.
Yeah, year
so
and a
he
half.
has like 2 years. Yeah, year and a half, 2 years, somewhere in that range.
By next year we'll know who to face. Or there probably is already a face for the Republicans. I just don't keep up with them.
Big Donald running it back. What do you mean?
I mean, I seen he has his platform, whatever, his own network or whatever social media thing that launched like 2 weeks ago.
You see, when they asked him if he was in charge, would he stand with America like the Ukrainian president? It was like, well, you know, in a time of war, some people think they're brave, but they're really not brave, and they get done to fucking the question.
Dude,
you can just say yes. Yeah, and no, everyone was like, this nigga lying, but we don't care. But you think it was dog the question, like, yo, you never know who's brave and who's not brave this time of war.
was that pop up in like CNN or in Fox News?
What, that clip?
Yeah.
It's everywhere. But there's so much shit going on, like, right now.
Yeah, like, I was gonna say, I feel like he's like shadow banned. Like, I haven't seen no Trump.
Oh yeah, like, Trump's not on Twitter. Like, yeah, they wiped that nigga off the face of Twitter as soon as he lost the election. And so he didn't have to cover him. They wiped that nigga off Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah, it was only like YouTube because Internet Today, and then it's because they were just highlighting that he launched his social media thing.
It's called Truth, I think, or some shit like that.
Hey man, apparently being shadow banned is real. You know how you were saying it's not Quarantine Academics? He's shadow banned from his Instagram.
I didn't say it's not that. Just that they wiped Trump off the face of the planet.
Oh no!
What do you mean?
YouTube doesn't do shadow ban. Because I feel like we are shadow banned when we do like.
No, I said YouTube doesn't do well. Not like the shit that we doing, nigga. YouTube will shadow ban like Alex Jones.
But I feel like we don't know.
Like YouTube niggas who talk about vaccines and like misinformation. That's this nigga's a shadow ban.
I mean,
they're trying to delete your channel.
At one point when COVID was like the thing.
Nigga, everyone talks about COVID.
Yeah, but we were talking about COVID like when that shit was hot.
Okay. You gotta be saying some watching on YouTube footage and chat about it.
No, because like none of our videos did like ever as good as like as they once did, and nothing's different by the way. Like if anything, the videos got better. So like I'm like, maybe take a shot. But Key Manny, did you edit that video by the way? I ain't even checked.
Oladipo like returning Monday, and Kendrick Nunn is nowhere to be seen other than to the Lakers bench. Miami better be a second round exit. Sorry to break it to you, big dog.
I'm not gonna lie. The Brooklyn Nets might be the second round exit. He's got beat by fucking Tyler Hero.
Look at KD in 100.
KD definitely under. No, I forgot. I'll do it tomorrow. God damn it, man.
Y'all seen Kanye made a headstone of Pete? I seen that. I mean, I don't expect anything more from Kanye. It was right up his alley. Yeah, I've been telling you niggas, and you keep saying I made him. Kanye is a lame ass nigga. But Kanye is a fucking bozo who's good at making music and marketing.
I mean, it's not lame. I mean, it's part of Kanye's thing. I think if you're shocked
beefing with that nigga who fucking your ex-wife publicly like this. I mean, it's some lame nigga shit.
Kanye is the same guy that was the surgeon who killed his mother by accident or whatever, was gonna put his face on My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. His face was gonna be the album cover to that because he forgave them.
Yeah, that's some bozo shit or no?
That's bozo, whatever that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Kanye being a bozo. Yeah, what I'm saying. Kanye being a bozo.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know, bozo. That's just, I mean, you can't call someone like, yo, you're lame when that's just part of the, like, if first time someone does something lame and weird, it's just like, okay, that's you know, you say those words, but when that's part of their DNA, it's just like, that's who just
yeah, yo, lame
is.
ass nigga.
Yeah,
fuck kind of plea you copying for this thing?
No, it's not a plea. It's just like someone like you know, just that's who they are and shit. Like Kodak Black out here. What do you do?
Kodak an ignorant ass nigga.
So I don't be like, oh, Kodak ignorant. I'm like, that's just Kodak and shit. You know what I mean? I don't try to, like, I don't want to say term now.
So like
but,
you
like,
justifying the bullshit Kanye.
I'm not picking at him and like, yo, that's just who Kanye is and shit. And, like, we know his character and shit. Is this ain't the same Kanye that was like, yo, George Bush hates black people? I'm sorry, that was 2003. Like, it's been mad years. But I see fake Twitter was going crazy. There's like, yo, you know, Pete Davis has like some type of fucking thing where he's like suffers from like.
He does have mad mental health shit. He talks about
mad mental health shit. But I'm like.
And most comedians are depressed. They're like highly depressed. That's why, and I think that drives them to make other people laugh. Robin Williams, the most famous example of a nigga who only made people smile and he killed himself. There you go. Most comedians have crippling depression.
Shout out to Mrs. Doubtfire. What else? The one where he was like before Benjamin Button, where he's like a kid but he's old as fuck and they make him buy beer. What's that movie?
The Robin Williams? I don't remember. I'm remembering Doubtfire, Jumanji.
Dude, it's mad. Jennifer Lopez is in it. It's like early Jennifer Lopez. And he can't find no one to go to like the school dance with them because he's old as shit. So he asks his fucking teacher, but then his teacher, yo, as a kid, that shit was heartbreaking. Yo, I cried during 500 Days of Summer. That's pain I felt there as a kid. Because this shit was weird, bro. Because this shit was making me feel emotions I shouldn't have been feeling as a kid. I was like, yo, what the fuck's going on? But like, yo, he's a kid because he has like, and they like buy Playboys and shit, and all his friends are like looking at nude girls. But he can go to the store and get this shit because he looks like a grown ass man.
Oh, he was in Good Will Hunting too. Dave Chappelle not depressed enough to be the GOAT, not gonna lie. But you don't know if they're thinking about comedians. You never know that they're depressed because they're comedians. Now unless they like straight up tell you that they're depressed.
When Dave Chappelle said that shit about Kobe seeing that number 24, me and his daughter's birthday and all that shit, I ain't gonna lie, that was some like depressed shit right there. I forget what stat that was, but the correlation he draw to all the number 24, I was like, god damn. I don't know. Cause you know what, like I feel like when the world's being so fucked up to you, you start looking. I think that's why like people start looking into astrology and shit because they try to find like justify some shit like why the world is so fucked up, or start believing in angel numbers and all this shit. Like, yo, there has to be a correlation and shit. And I'm with you on that with people. Like I feel like that too. But if I'm me, sometimes I do wake up and like, yo, the world is just fucked up. But I'm with you, man. I'm a Gemini. 333.
Just remember, they invented astrology before niggas had toilets and shit. So just remember that's where it actually coming from. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You don't think they used to believe in like Thor and shit, right?
Greek mythology, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Now is Thor not real? He just was fighting Thanos. The fuck?
Make sure you believe in astrology. Your numbers, yeah.
Do I believe in astrology? Yeah, I mean, I don't believe it to the extent where it's like gonna like I don't read my horoscope today and be like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have a good day.
Metro would justify Kanye's behavior by saying he's a Gemini.
He's a Gemini.
That's a problem.
Most definitely.
That's why. By the way, that's why niggas get big headed. Metro the yes men are on these niggas. You see, you always wonder who the yes men are on niggas. See, Metro.
No, I'm a Gemini.
If Metro was around Kanye West, if Metro was around Kanye and Kanye asked Metro for an honest opinion about that Pete Davis and shit, Metro would be like, nah, bro, it's fire. This is your vision, right? Nah, it's fire. Metro would not be like, nigga, this a lame ass shit. The nigga is fucking your wife, and you are so far above Pete Davidson in fame, money, success. Like, what? They got beef with Kanye West beef with Pete fucking Davidson, bro, nigga. Yo, imagine Jay-Z beefing with like a young comedian, niggas who niggas don't even know.
Bro, Mamba's like literally Damon Dash out here, bro. Like Damon Dash, you're literally like, yo, you had one vision and it was cool, but like Kanye's out here doing timeless shit. You can't see it because you're just, bro. You know, you're just. This is like
imagine DiCaprio started beefing with Ashy fucking Larry. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, what's going on?
I mean, Kanye West.
And he's losing. It's not like he's winning. The divorce was winning.
Kanye West is successful just outside of music and shit. Leonardo DiCaprio said we know him for fucking acting. Like we don't know like oh shit he fucking like made some type of business deal
he's
like
a
or
humanitarian.
Oh yeah, he is also humanitarian. Yeah, I remember that shit.
He is the. Yeah. In fact, he might be one of the only ones that really be trying to do shit. I don't know what the rest of these niggas.
But Kanye is like, bro, if you succeed in so many other fields and shit, I mean, bro.
Okay, I feel like you're disrespecting DiCaprio. Like, what's up?
No, I mean like
DiCaprio is as good as acting as Kanye is at making music. What?
Yeah, but Kanye's successful outside of making music. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna be honest. DiCaprio's maybe they're like maybe
DiCaprio a humanitarian. Yeah, I'm a humanitarian, anti-capitalist, even though I'm rich as fuck shit.
Yeah, but then Kanye like the way people dress. Then he makes shoes and Balenciaga. Okay. Then all that.
See, again, these niggas like Kanye have around him.
No, but
where he's always comes back and do this dumb shit. And then niggas look at him like, yo, you a lame ass nigga, but no one gonna tell you because they're making money off you, or they want to wear your shoes, or the game is gonna big him up because the game is trying to get high for his album. I mean, the game, he a clout.
Bro, shout out to Elliot Wilson. The game's lame ass too and shit. Like, bro, like
yes, the game is lame as fuck too. Yeah, exactly.
So like,
but the problem is you would just admit that so freely. But Kanye isn't different from the game. He just richer.
They're just old though. Like I just
Kanye older than all them niggas.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure the game and Kanye are closer to age than you think. The one guy just works out and shit. I'm just saying they're old. They're not like 20 and 30 in their career. They've been successful for mad years. It's just like.
I ain't go. That's even more reason why niggas shouldn't act like this. Kanye 44. Nigga 44 years old, bro. You gave him 42. Damn, yeah. Kanye really aged him terribly.
No, the game.
Or it's just aging grid.
Yeah, game is just aging grid. This nigga.
Game is 42 years old. Holy shit! How old is 50 Cent? Fat ass.
Dude, I don't know. But I mean, like, pause. Like, the game got better because he got in shape later.
Oh, you want Isaiah shot him? 50 Cent's 46. Yo, Kanye is in the mud. You ain't selling too much shoes. You ain't investing into a goddamn Peloton.
Yeah, where'd RC?
50 Cent is 46 years old. Holy
Dude, how old?
Shit.
I think. Okay, I don't know what the.
I thought 50 Cent was like 40. You thought 50 Cent was 46?
Yeah, I mean, I thought he was the same age as Kanye. I knew the game was younger. So, like, 4 years, being 4 years mad younger to someone is a lot.
Metro is mad emasculating right now. Yeah, he wild. He wild.
Okay, bro.
Remember the last stream when Metro ended the stream by calling me a Kanye dick ride? I know. Metro be dick ride the fuck out of Kanye.
No, you are.
Look how he shit on Game. Yo, look how easily he shit on Game. Game does the same thing that Kanye was.
No, but the game is not.
In fact, Game even does it better because Game be lying. The game doesn't be telling lies.
No one cares about the game though. The game sells 50,000. Like he doesn't do anything. He just raps and shit.
But it don't matter if you care about the game. We're talking about how niggas is like if a nigga can't be doing the same thing the other person's doing, and it's better for one person doing because he's more famous.
Yeah, not more famous, more successful in all these other fields. And shit. The game is literally successful at playing Madden and fucking making music.
And that's why Kanye keeps putting out these things, and everyone around him looking at him laughing like, ah, look at this clown ass nigga. I guarantee, everyone around Kanye looking at him like a clown ass nigga, but no one's gonna tell him because they all make money from him. Bro, but in their mind, everyone's gonna be like, "You clown, you're a fucking clown," and you're beefing with a mildly successful comedian.
You know how we call LeBron James like people be saying he's like. There was an interview with Richard Jefferson and those posts and shit, and they were like, "Yo, do you guys call him the Mickey or a choke artist or 301? You're not as good as Michael Jordan." Just joking shit like that because you guys banter. And he's like, "Bro, those are jokes for people who don't know LeBron James." Like LeBron James gets on our ass and we get on him too. He said like, I can't even tell you the jokes, but like those shit you say is because you don't know him. So, but if you really knew him, you wouldn't say those jokes.
Not the same thing.
Same thing with Kanye West.
No, you talking about career stat. You talking about being trash and niggas around him wouldn't be like you talking about the quality of music. I'm talking about the shit he doing outside of music. The lame ass shit he doing. No. You talking calling Kanye music trash.
They probably make fun of Kanye for other shit, not the shit that we make it so like that shit. I'm just saying though, like that's why they're like, we know this about Kanye. There's probably other shit that they make fun of him and shit. Like, you know what I mean? But I don't know. You know. Then again, it's not like, bro. I just feel like if you were that successful in so many different fields, I'm not saying he's like the top designer or he's like Tinker Hatfield here. Like, oh, what the fuck happened there? Speech impediment. But like when you're successful in so many different fields, I mean, like, bro, come on.
That stop it from being a lame ass nigga.
Name me another person in the 21st century that's just been as successful and influential as Kanye in so many different fields. Not just like fucking Elon Musk and like electric cars. Like Kanye has done multiple different things and shit.
Like it's music and clothing.
Music, clothing.
What's the other thing? It's music. Come on, it's music and clothing. Come on.
And
he's not the first person to be successful in music and clothing. He's just the most successful of anyone who has ever done it. But he's not the first nigga to have a real footload.
But it's not like Jay-Z and S. Carter. Like you said it before yourself. No one was wearing Adidas before the Ultra Boost and Kanye got there. Remember?
This was in the mud.
Yes, because Jay-Z.
Well, not in the mud, but they were below like Jordan brand.
Jay-Z didn't save Reebok. Oh, he did it before, but Kanye's really having major impact in things. Like
again, what the fuck does this have to do with Kanye being a lame ass nigga? You see what I'm? This is what I'm talking about. This Kanye niggas. What have to do with him being a lame ass nigga? Man, bro. Look at him about shoes. Half of his shoes is garbage. How many of them Yeezys would you wear? Keep it 100. Nigga puts out a new Yeezy every 3 weeks. How much of them shits is you wearing? Half of them shits is garbage. Niggas never want to keep it 100 about Kanye. We can keep it 100 about every other nigga except Kanye. There's a difference. Jay-Z can be a sellout. Drake can be a. We can talk about Drake and say that nigga trash. We can talk about Kendrick and we make Kendrick joke. We can talk about Cole and be like that nigga boring. We can talk about Nas, but Kanye West is just so above criticism. What the fuck is going on?
You can say Jay-Z was trash. Tidal didn't do shit. Like, bro, you just sold it. Like, what the fuck? Like,
and if you want, and it's cool.
But no
actually, it is cool. He didn't make like $300 million off that sale. But again, even if you're like a nigga did Tidal and it failed to become fucking Spotify for music. Yeah, why is that a problem if we say we can say about Jay-Z, but when it comes to Kanye West, nah, bro, he a lame ass nigga for doing all the shit he be doing, but he sold shoes.
Because Jay-Z actually tried to make a dent, and he's gonna be remembered in history. Kanye literally made the change and shit. There's a difference when you're the person actually making the change. And
I think you niggas overestimate history also. You don't know no music. You don't know no musician from 100 years ago. I'll just remember. And you know who the fuck ain't Beethoven? Kanye.
I mean, Beethoven, Kanye. I mean, dude, Runaway is really he changed how people. Runaway is a 9-minute song.
Nigga, Runaway is a amalgamation of different producers, different writers, all this shit. Beethoven sat down and wrote his shit. And all that Beethoven shit came from Beethoven's head. No help. Relax.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I took fucking intro
to
fucking music. He had mad helpers.
Who helped?
Mad helpers, but he had people I don't remember. He wasn't just.
He had niggas in the orchestra who he told what to do.
Whatever it was, I passed.
A nigga ain't write the symphony for Beethoven. He the nigga wrote the symphony.
He still had helpers or whatever the right word is. Whatever they called it back then.
Like niggas to help him play the instruments?
No,
he can't play all the instruments. Wait, so
no, he actually had. Who the fuck is Galileo? Damn.
Where the Gucci man? Where the fuck Gucci man?
Hey man,
talk about niggas who are iconic. Gucci man. Talking about fucking Kanye.
I mean, Gucci man or Jay-Z. I just can't tell the difference sometimes. We from Zone 6, but we don't bump the Blueprint 3. Burr.
No, you sound just like Gucci. His song is called Publicity Stunt.
I can't hear the music, but I actually want to hear this. I honestly feel like Gucci could probably be. I mean,
I forgot to turn the music on.
Gucci can beat Hov in Atlanta.
Sure, why not? All right. I'm pretty sure J. Cole can beat Hov in North Carolina too.
Nah, he's stupid. No, J. Cole not beating Hov.
In North Carolina? Why does he sound like Push Icy?
He does, huh? Yeah, shout out Push Icy.
He's trying to pull up publicity shot. These rappers be pussy, they bleed once a month. Don't speak on my name, don't get put in the blunt. You can diss all you want, still won't get a response. They still free the game till they get out the chat. Stop being around the bush and just get to the point. You wanna be me, I know what you want, but you ain't gotta pull no publicity stunt. Live by the gun, then you die by the gun. I ain't got to care about the shit that I done. My nigga got bun and he went on the run.
I'm not gonna lie, this shit is so
talk on
hard.
the bump. One nigga didn't pay, he got stabbed and ran up. Say he my op, but try dapping me up. Give a round of applause, cause we clapping them up. Trappers are us, come in traffic with us. Gon' finesse on your bitch, spin on Texas with us. Say we the reason the prices went up. I ran off on the plug and I doubled it up. These old niggas just don't know when to shut up. Better call yourself leg if you walk on the crush. I got long arms, I can reach out and touch you. We got them singers, they send out to Russia. Ain't no disputing, I kill like I'm Putin. Got a truck full of shooters, I move like I'm Trump. Soldiers stand guard for me like I'm Obama. Try go get some gas and got killed at the bump. Say you got hits, but look you in a slump. Say that you're rich, but you live in a dump. My Chico retarded a switch on the pump. Tell him shoot when he open, say he wanna dump. She tryna pull up publicity stunt. These rappers be pussy, they bleed once a month. Don't speak on my name, don't get put in the blunt. You can diss all you want, still won't get a response. They still free the game till they get out the chance. Stop being around the bush and just get to the point. You wanna be me, I know what you want, but you ain't gotta pull no publicity stunt. Live by the gun, then you die by the gun. I ain't got to care about the shit that I done. My nigga got bun and he went on the run. Got my roof in the trunk and my truck in the front. Dropping the ceiling, I'm thinking of dump. Kill for a living and murder for fun. We ain't about to pull no publicity stunt. Nah, we ain't about to pull no publicity stunt. It's free pulling food till it's back with you bastards. Why you side goons? I don't fuck with these rappers. Claim that they real, but they know they some cappers. I take a trap and I make them go plat. For making excuses, I'm making it happen. I put that shit on in spectacular fashion. Trick on a bitch like I'm Robert Kardashian. Making more money than you can imagine. When you call lacking, that's when they attacking. Thought I was splurging, didn't know I was stacking. White and gold jury, they said I was tacking. She gave me head and I gave her a rack. He came out his mouth, now he can't take it back. Watch what you say, who you calling a rat. These niggas spread gossip, then call it a fact. But we give a statement, we'll lay on a mat. Free all those soldiers who never roll over, who fight for their life, gotta sleep with a knife. Dog went to trial and they gave him a life, but he won his appeal, now he covered in ice. Young nigga mixing codeine with his spray, he gon' bust you on sight and get 300 lights. Check to Adidas, he stepping for stripes. To get back to the hood, I bought 300 bikes. He's tryna pull up publicity stunt. These rappers be pussy, they bleed once a month. Don't speak on my name, don't get put in the blunt. You can diss all you want, still won't get a response. They still free the game till they get out the chance. Stop being around the bush and just get to the point. You wanna be me, I know what you want, but you ain't gotta pull no publicity stunt.
This nigga James said, "Do you think he's dissing young boy?"
You think he's dizzy young boy? That, or he could be Yo God.
How old is this nigga Gucci? Should he be beefing young boy? Boosie say he don't want no smoke. Boosie say I was just kind of hurt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Boosie say he just kind of hurt. That's why I responded to him, but I don't actually want to beef a young boy.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. That shit did sound like Gucci Mane 2006. I was kind of getting chills and shit. I was like, damn, this is the same guy that killed Jeezy's partner.
Should he be beefing a nigga when you're 20 years older?
I mean, it's kind of crazy though, because I'm like, Gucci Mane never really like beefs with the youth like that. So this one probably did hurt him, because Gucci Mane has showed Thug Love, Migos love. They always say like Gucci Mane could have signed all these people, and I'm like, bro, young boy literally has a bar. And for one point, that was one of his first iconic bars. I feel like I'm Gucci Mane in 2006. Like that shit, and I'm like, bro, how the fuck you shout me out like that? And then like, yo, you get mad because I did a record with Dirk. That shit kind of crazy.
But shout out to Gucci. I feel like he should be above beefing with young boy. Okay, just like he a kid. But I guess Jay-Z did beef with Drake that one time.
That shit should have no. This was like more indirect though. Like this shit should have had Dirk on it. I'm not gonna lie, it was missing someone.
Missing Pooh Shiesty.
It was missing Pooh Shiesty. Yeah, free Pooh Shiesty.
They got better Pooh Shiesty song. Damn. Joe G says Gucci walking in that beat. Brr. Big.
No publicity song, but I feel like this is probably gonna be Gucci Mane's biggest record like since a while.
Yeah, this was a response. Yeah, and he goes like, "No, I'm not responding to niggas," while he was responding. So I shut the Gucci.
Why is he beefing? Because young boy said he feel like he Gucci Mane in 2006.
Okay, young boy said he don't fuck with Gucci on his last song.
Yeah, because pretty much because of Dirk shit. I'm not gonna lie, he treating young boy moving like he 50 Cent in 2003, like when the game said like, yo, you gonna work with Jadakiss, Fat Joe, and them? You gonna take pictures with them? I don't fuck with you. He really moving like 50 Cent in 2000. Actually, no, this is after Get Rich or Die Trying. He moving like 50 Cent like today's the anniversary of the massacre, by the way. This feel like 2005 50 Cent. The way he beefing.
I mean, Quando Rondo did actually kill King Von. That really did happen. By the way, there's a Quando Rondo and Youngboy tape coming like next week. So.
Damn. Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, Academics was trying to like defend Quando Rondo too. You gotta remember. I mean, like it was kind of crazy. His chat was telling him he was wild and he was streaming on Twitch last night, and I'm like, what did
he say? That nigga was right.
He said, "Well, if you know who King Von is, you know he's like the way he raps and stuff. You know he's a killer and a murderer."
I did see a YouTube video by a white man telling me how much bodies King Von have. Yeah, I saw that video.
So if you know how he moves,
Trap Lord Ross, I believe.
So shout out to him. If you see how he moves, and you get in a confrontation with them,
Yeah, you might want to shoot that nigga. That's not a lot.
you might, yeah, or else you're gonna lose your life.
Your life, yeah. And apparently, was beating the dog shit out of what's his face? What's his name? I can't remember that nigga name. Conor Ronda might be more popular than him right now. What the fuck is that nigga name was fighting with?
I don't remember,
bro. Yeah, Conor Ronda might have got the hype because I don't know who the fuck he was fighting. Who was he fighting again? Fuck.
So I mean, saying if you're moving like that, I mean, you kind of like was Quando Rondo like in you know, like he was kind of just like, you know, for moving the way he was like moving and shit. I'm like, damn.
I mean, if King Von wasn't liked the way he was like if he wasn't on the come up, it was just a nigga we don't fuck with. I'm like, yeah, nigga, you went to why you go to a gunfight with a knife? That's literally what happened. King Von jumped out. I seen the interview with his manager. He said the security ain't nobody seen him. The niggas jumped out of the car, started beating that nigga ass, and then Quando Rondo was like, "You beating my man's ass?" Bow bow.
Yeah, like Like
it's not like the nigga. It's not like the nigga innocent. Like the nigga doing some innocent shit. It's not like Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle was just like standing on the corner.
And I think that's what. Yeah, you're right on that one. Yeah, because he wasn't Nip. You know, like Nip was.
All right, I did not bring that up for you.
No, like he wasn't
the shit
like,
on the
you know
nigga.
how, like,
Yo, imagine how
Nipsey
he shit on niggas.
No, like Nipsey Hussle literally just was being like a regular.
Yeah,
person.
but yeah, Nipsey wasn't beating up a nigga and then so much. Like Nipsey wasn't like actively.
Like King Von brought that energy. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like that's what it was. Like you just said, he hopped out the car.
Yeah, you can say he hopped out the car mad quick. And I can't remember the nigga who he beat up.
Dude, academics wanted to interview him and shit in this chat. I remember that too. I forget the dude's name too.
The nigga was popping.
Okay, popping to stretch.
More popular than Quando Rondo. I'll tell you that much. And I remember Quando Rondo's name.
God damn, bro. The Lakers 87-113.
Oh no, Quando Rondo is who he beat up. Lil Tim is who shot him.
There he goes. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you're right. I'm kind of.
Yeah, Quando Rondo is who he beat up.
Because I was just like, yeah, but that shit's. You're gonna go to sleep. You're gonna go to sleep, Benny. All right, my guy, bro. Be safe. I would say thanks for editing the video, but you didn't edit the video.
You got school tomorrow.
On a Friday? I know you don't take Friday class. You're gonna come back with some bullshit like, nah, bro. I'm doing High School Musical.
Kid Manny got an 8 a.m. class. You know the vibes.
Key Manny doesn't stream like an 8 a.m. class.
All right, what do we listen to? There's Young Boy and The Baby. Is The Baby career in the mud? Is it over? The Baby? Why is he doing that? Young Boy is hot, but The Baby is a mainstream thing. Okay, the Baby got a song with Dua Lupita.
Dua Lupa.
There you go. You be a milk merchant. There you go.
What?
You like the Pogs.
I mean, Dua Lipa is like I do like Dua Lipa. She is like, if I seen her, I'm like, yo, I'm losing. I'm like, I'm not gonna lie.
You're losing your mind.
I see Dua Lipa like she was like a regular person. I'm like staring. I'm like, fuck, I don't mean to say her Dua Lipa. I was just like, yo, like I would be like, damn, you know what? I would have to just walk up to her and be like, yo, Dua Lipa. I gotta say this, but I just think you're real pretty.
Is her ass like an ironing board? I know you like them Taylor Swift looking bitches.
I mean, bro, some girls don't need to have ass because their ass just fits them for their body. Dua Lipa is fucking like, yo, she is standing out. Like, come on.
Yeah, right.
Like, yo, it's like, bro, like, yo, it's like. Apparently, she's getting sued for like sampling one of your people's music.
Bro, it was some white people reggae. It wasn't actually Jamaican reggae. It was reggae from like California white reggae. You know, like California reggae. It was that shit.
Wait, they weren't even like white, like oh.
No, they were like white. Like the reggae singers were white. No, they ain't Jamaican. I never heard that shit before.
That shit crazy.
But yeah, they definitely winning. By the way, that shit is just a straight ripoff. They definitely want to come up. Lil Tim did what he was supposed to do for his partner.
Yeah, I mean, like, bro. I'm gonna keep it a band. The way those guys move, they weren't like regular. You know what I mean? Like 21 Savage is like, if that happened to 21 Savage, I'd be like, damn, it's kind of fucked up because 21 seems far removed from that. You know, he doesn't move as that much. I mean, like, he's still like 21 Savage, like King Von and Pooh Shiesty in them, and even Kodak. I'm like, like if that happened to Uzi, would be like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Or like ASAP Rocky or Travis Scott type of shit. These were. These are not
Holy
those.
shit. The Vaughn album might be the way. G Herbo, 21 Savage, Fabio, Moneybag Yo, Lil Durk, Sweet Grizzly, A Boogie with a hoodie, Dreezy.
My man Joe G said Vaughn, so we might.
Oh
have to
shit,
pick
but it's
it.
19 songs? Oh,
I
it's,
mean,
only,
we're
it's
not-
only 48 minutes. Okay. It's one of them joints with the oh yeah, these songs are like a minute.
Still
yeah.
watching The Batman tonight, so The Batman. Batman review tomorrow. Bum, bum, bum. When are you gonna watch The Batman?
Eventually.
Wow.
Probably on the
Really?
week, maybe over the weekend. Depends.
Okay, I was about to say.
I mean, I don't know yet. Depends.
Well, if you don't watch it by Sunday,
You could just not talk about it. I'm gonna go on a limb and say the Batman's gonna figure out the riddle. I'm gonna just go on a limb.
you think so?
Yeah.
It's 2 hours and 46 minutes.
That's how long it's gonna take him to figure out the riddle. By the way, I just opened Twitter. First tweet I seen. Vaughn was like a legit serial killer, bro. Wild.
You mean like he confessed on his album?
No. I told you, I seen the Trap Boy, Trap Lord Ross. I think it's Trap Lord Ross. You ever seen a video about this nigga Chicago
Oh yeah,
days?
where his connection connects. Yeah,
There's
yeah.
mad niggas, mad murders he connected to.
Yeah, like apparently he
Mad
killed like some
shootings.
chick that he was like mad cool with at one point, and then they started beefing different gangs and he murdered her.
You hear the pain in that boy voice. The pain is in his voice, but
Hey,
that
you-
definitely was not finished. That song was definitely not finished though.
Yeah, and that's the fucked up part. This shit gonna hit mad different because he's dead. Like, this shit could-
So it's a banger.
If a nigga think he finna take me out, this shit ain't sweet. Nigga ain't going out back, I'm blown. I'll be at his crib every day of the week. Maybe it was nice, I couldn't even sleep. Why outside, niggas couldn't even eat. I'm 16 with a coming 15. Motherfuckers gotta die, and it ain't gonna be me. Shooting shit sun up to sundown. He was just playing tough, he gon' run out. All these bitch ass niggas, I'm telling. Really start to take the fun out. I'm the type of nigga go to church with my gun out. Gotta pray for my gun, he get too wild. I'm the first name they say in the shootout. God test me like it's getting too crowded. Police, they catch me, I'm too silent. My name's be value, too valid. Niggas acting tough, running up. Then I'ma lay him down like 2 pallets. Dress a nigga up like a new style. Out for a year, nigga, with a trial. What up on a bitch a car, but she has to mouth. If he say what he saw, we gon' cut his alley. Nigga, I'll be damned. If a nigga think he finna take me out, this shit ain't sweet. Nigga ain't going out back, I'm blown. I'll be at his crib every day of the week. Memphis was nice, I couldn't even sleep. Boy, outside, niggas couldn't even eat. I was 16 with a coming 15. Motherfuckers gotta die, and it ain't gon' be me. Shit, sun up to sundown. He was just playing tough, he gon' run out. All these bitch ass niggas tellin', really start to take the fun out. I'm the type of nigga go to church with my gun out. Gotta pray for my gun, he get too wild. I'm the first name they say in the shootout. God test me like it's getting too crowded. Are you bout it?
You said God text me like it's getting too crowded. That's fire.
Fast like a Bugatti. I'm going Scotty like Dwight. You getting shot if you too cocky. We slap with sticks, so we play hot. And you not a killer if you only got 2 bodies.
God damn. yo. This nigga was, not gonna lie, this nigga was the one. Yo, if I was that nigga, nigga said, God text me, saying it's getting too crowded. Hey, you're the killer. At least you got 2 bodies. Wow.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
He probably wearing a fuck with Gucci. Gucci only got one body.
That shit is so fucking hard. Oh my god.
Pull up on these niggas acting tough out. He a bitch, have him bleeding for a month out.
Yo, this sounds like some G Herbo's having beef shit.
Cause they bitches acting up out here. Boy, you tweaking if you think we give a fuck out here. 30 runners, then no sound like ropes. Hang time. Nigga try to play me close, end up on dateline. 100 shooters with 100 drums, I got the baseline. That effing ring in your face, that's a FaceTime. My gun automatic, shooting been a habit. Niggas claiming that they savage. Fuck it, let them have it. He was lacking all the traffic. Fuck it, I'm a clout. They ask me, don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. All these drakes up on my mind. Shoot them all the time. If I get caught, I do the time. I am not 6'9". He got killed at 25. This me, that's suicide. He trap on it, he ain't die. Nigga, you a lie. Pull up on these niggas acting tough out here. He a bitch, have him bleeding for a month out here. Niggas heated cause they bitches acting up out here. Boy, you tweaking if you think we give a fuck out here. 30 runners, then no sound like ropes. Hang time. Nigga try to play me close, end up on dateline. 100 shooters with 100 drums, I got the baseline. That effing ring in your face, that's a FaceTime.
Let a 50 blow. Niggas sorry now, but fuck, we gon' show pity for. Had his pistol, bro, he let go. That's a give and go. We low key, but everywhere I go, they know no limit though. Fuck the ops, we give them smoke before COVID mask. Already did that. We been blowing mags. Stand over his ass. Fill up body bags. We don't give out a pass. Fuck Gio, my killers make bail cause I got a lot of cash. I don't bap in my raps, that's on cap. Orientation, I was a freshman. Vaughn up the chrome 357. Right in school, I'm like, fuck it, now I'm coming with my shit too. Nigga, we gave our blocks blessings. Savage is supposed to go to heaven.
Pull up on these niggas acting tough out here. He a bitch, have him bleeding for a month out here.
To 21. That Herbo was cool. I expected Herbo to go a little
Yeah,
bit
the Herbo
harder.
was fire. I ain't gonna lie.
No, it's fire, but I wanted Herbo to go harder. Oh, this is a single.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Prentice was
Don't
a
play that. Oh. It's fire. I fuck with it.
I don't pay that.
Dude, this must be the most like friendly record on the album.
I wash my hand with the Ajax. I don't pay that. I don't pay that.
Alright, let me go to the Fabio.
She asked why we call it Tuca. Just know that we smoke it a lot.
Wild.
Hey, it was good as that.
The track with Moneybag Yo 5. It's the next track to give me.
Oh, Fabio 4?
Who produced this? Chop Squad.
Let's get straight to it. Ain't tryna talk, let's do it. Nigga play crazy in this bitch, we shoot. The ops we sick, they lose. All these cuts we got, we use. He got caught, that boy was stupid. He still got 30, hurry up, get a new one. Nigga, you don't wanna get into it. Shorty, I was popping out early, I was outside sliding with the Glock 9. Catch him on the school, it's the right time. Nigga, don't fuck, don't move, better pipe down. Pop me a pill, then I bite down. 600, real shit, free bite down. Catch a nigga lacking, then we shooting on sight now. He got caught, now he can't get right now. If they come outside and try to post up, then we gon' spin they shit. He gon' hit they block with a whole 100 shots, no matter how deep they eat. I shoot niggas, don't shoot no kid. He cheating, this game rigged. Something wrong, that boy can't miss.
Is it me or is this beat like Matt Mid?
I fuck with it. The drill beat with like a
With the twist though.
with a like an Indian type of thing going with it. I fuck with it.
I feel like I see what they were trying to go for, but I don't know.
We need to put Punjabi MC on this. Alright, I need a second hook. I just wanted Fabio on this. I don't know. I don't know who decided this one. Fuck going on?
Got a whole dirty clip for him, huh? You better watch how you get, cause it get lit for him, huh? When I show him this, the birdie gon' dip on him, huh? I'ma do what I want, ain't no gas and Fabi got the 40 calorie in my jacket, probably. Boy, I had the building and I had the lobby. You ain't do the shooting and don't jack the body. Niggas stay in the funk, huh? I post what I like and I say what I want. I'm smoking on ops, I don't play with no blunts. I send him on drills every 8 for the month. We catch a body and I pay him a bunch. I still get charged cause I gave him the gun. Coming shots cause I hit his guts. I love my shooter cause he ain't give a fuck. Let's get straight to it.
This thing got a new wave since Kanye. He started fucking with Kanye. Kanye might have remind him how to make music because after he had the initial hype, that album he dropped was mid as fuck. But he fucking back right now with that Kanye shit he doing.
Hey, what's insane? I feel like none of that shit from 504 are gonna pick up till like after we get the album. By the way, Cause I feel like people's gonna fuck with it because that shit gonna be so raw, and then shit gonna pick up organically. Cause I feel like that kind of shit came and went and shit, or maybe it was supposed to do what it was supposed to do. You know what I mean? I don't know.
New York City. It's the
Or
one
did he put it on
Isaiah
Dominant
said.
too? I don't even know.
I have no idea. I don't even remember. Isaiah, how much bodies he got? Because if you're less than 2, he ain't a killer.
And was you in the studio when they mixed this?
And have you ever gotten a text from God saying
yo,
this
Mama,
too crowded?
yo, Mama, you know the nigga always trying to top you on? yo.
So it's so bang!
Bitch, why you tweaking about shit? Ain't got shit to do it. When I get this check, ho, I swear that I'm through it. Think you the only one? Bitch, it's a few of you. I don't do one-on-ones, bitch, I need 2 of you. I don't trust nothing, I keep it 100. I thought it was something, it really was nothing. We started off fucking, I'm keeping you coming. I'm holding her down, she can't do no running. Her ass in the ass, so I put my thumb in. She say I'm the best, she know how I'm bumming. I'm making that laugh, she know that I'm funny. I'm all in her stomach from Monday to Sunday. I ask her what's wrong, and she say that is nothing. I know it too well, I know that it's something. I've been through her phone, I know that she fucking. Whole thinking she smart, I know she a dumb. You playing it out, but it's killing you, nigga. Yo, bitch on my dick, she be feeling the nigga. This bitch got you ready to kill you a nigga. Straight drill you a nigga, you killing me, nigga. But I ain't tripping, I'm still on my pimp. She think that I'm slipping, I'm keeping it pimpin'. Just bought me 2 blocks and I'm keeping them whipping. That bitch broke your heart, got you roaming the city. I got me a 30, but I told the fit. Let's not talk about murders, they know I get bit. I don't act like I'm savage, they know that it's it. I don't question my guys, I know that they with it. But back to this bitch, she say that she with it. She texting my phone, she tell me come get me. He holding to me and she think that we split. I'm pulling up now and I'm killing her witch. Why you tweaking about shit? Ain't got shit to do it. When I get this check, ho, I swear that I'm through it. Think you the only one? Bitch, it's a few of you. I don't do one-on-ones, bitch, I need 2 of you. I don't trust nothing, I keep it 100. I thought it was something, it really was nothing. We started off fucking, I keeping you
I ain't gonna lie, you weren't wrong. Like the best shit weird.
ass in the ass, so I put my thumb in. She say I'm the best, she know how I'm bumming. I'm making that laugh, she know that I'm funny. I'm all in her stomach from Monday to Sunday. I ask her what's wrong, and she say that is nothing. I know it too well, I know that it's something. I've been through her phone, I know that she fucking. Whole thinking she smart, I know she a dumb.
Can't trust a bitch far as I can throw her. Count to me, said her daddy was a grower. Too good to be true when she told me to take. Didn't have no anxiety, just locked up in Mitch. Got kicked out of school selling weed in the kitchen. Snapback, white collar shirt and some dick trap. Quick to put me a bitch in detention. X-Table, I've been like this for a minute. The hood got too hot, so I moved to the bird. Ferrari sit low, I step out on the curb. She get off at 5, then pull up at 6. By 7, she ate me and already split. Hope you're not ready to die by that bitch, cause this hoe ready to go to war by that dick. I keep 2 or 3 hoes, 1 too close to 0. Like NASCAR tires, I rotate a bitch.
Bitch, why you tweaking about shit? Ain't got shit to do it. When I get this
Shut the money bag, yo.
Man, that's like the one that actually sounded like that shit. Like they made that shit. Like the levels and like all that shit felt. The mixing felt good.
This King Von and Durkio. Smirk. I think this is a leak.
You want back then? Hey, Von, tell bro, go spin that Benz. All them niggas was scared
Can't
to shoot
remember.
our vids. We had guns in they lens. He think he turned, but we the reason
I wouldn't be
why
surprised.
he keep guns in his pants. You can't talk about Von around me wherever I go, cause that's my twin. Shit got real. And I got locked up in that jam, but I ain't tell. And my homie think I killed this cousin, well, oh well. You just beat his body like I beat mine, ain't no L. Signed a deal for a couple mil, little nigga, I still drill. We on the same shit, yeah. Fuck the same bitch, let's get it. On the same block, held the same switches. Gang, I know I ain't trippin'. They think they call it slip. Ain't got that window, don't, soon as the lane switch, let's get it. You know my aim different. 3 bodies, same pistol. Don't play, we change niggas. This me, I'm the same nigga. Don't let this fame trick. Don't let this flame hit you. Don't let that name get you in a hospital on some painkillers. But you mean the bomber fluid. If you do it, I'ma do it. If you do it, I'ma do it. Go hop out the car, do it. Damn, that's evil, twin. That mean we evil then. Evil twin. Got a back equal then. Let's get it. You ain't got no bodies. Little nigga, you a bitch, you a hoe.
Bro, this is shit that fool Timmy T heard, bro.
You gon' need 3, 4 hands.
Like, nah, you ain't thinking I'm my man, Ronda.
Sneak up on him, 2 shots to his head, then we out it. The killers and robbers vouching.
Did this nigga say you ain't got nobody in lame ass? Wait, wait, I see what
Damn, that's evil, twin. That mean we evil then. Evil twin. Got a back equal then. Let's get. You ain't got no bodies. Little nigga, you a bitch, you a hoe. You ain't shoot nobody. Trying to count my bodies.
Okay, this is kind of fire.
You gon' need 3, 4 hands trying to count my.
You're gonna need 3 or 4 hours to come out about it. Yeah, this nigga sounds like he fresh out the streets. For a nigga with like 4 mixtapes, this nigga sound like he fresh out the fucking streets, bro.
I mean, there's a reason why Chief Keef left O Block, bro.
Yo, There's no way if he was alive these lyrics would have come up. It's just like an indictment. The fuck are we not? Jay-Z's trying to change the laws though.
I already know. Tell him drop the low. He gon' get exposed. Too real, I cannot go. Plus I keep a pole. My chain white and gold. We're so cold, I'll make it snow. Rap beef turned to homicide. You distant, we gon' slide. He got shot, but he ain't died. Psych, you know he died. He got my bands up. Still make you put your hands up. I'm with E-Dog, he gon' blame some. Free D-Rose, he ain't tell none.
Oh, fuck.
We just got killed, and you still ain't did none. You the type to get booked and tell on your friend and act like you ain't said none. I be damn, niggas know who I am. We got the call and spit the bin, we call it 2 a.m. Niggas thinking sweet since I got rich like I won't shoot at them. I'm on the block, still fuck a broke nigga, bitch, boy, I don't give a shit. Ice so cold, I make her sick. Know who my tenants is. I done shot so many men. I think I'm 50 Cent. I ask once, won't ask again. Know who you dealing with. If I crack once, won't crack again. Ain't with that feeling shit. Man, these niggas hoes. I already know. Tell him drop the low. He gon' get exposed. Too real, I cannot go. Plus I keep a pole. My chain white and gold. We're so cold, I'll make it snow. Rap beef turned to homicide. You distant, we gon' slide. He got shot, but he ain't died. Psych, you know he died. I fell back and got my bands up. Still make you put your hands up. I'm with E-Dog, he gon' blame some. Free D-Rose, he ain't tell none.
Psych, nigga, you know he died. Featuring T. Grizzell.
Rich gangster, bad bitch take. How she riding on that dick, that bitch dangerous. Put that pussy in a cage, I can't tame. Put that bitch on the camera, now she famous.
Hey, rich gangster, bad bitch take. Give me your bitch. How she riding on that dick, that bitch dangerous. Okay, I see you. Put that pussy in a cage, I can't tame her. Put that bitch on the ground, now she famous. Hey, real rich gangster, really rich. Big rich take. I'm with my bitch right now, but I'ma hit your bitch later. She ain't never been nowhere, I fuck for flying her out of state. I got rich, but ain't shit changed. I'm on rodeo with that Drake. Bitch, take a trip to Cali to the D, fuck up the streets. Tell her cold stripper bitch to go get dressed and come with me. I can't wait for a nigga to try me around this bitch like this shit sweet. I come drop you with that chopper and go wash up in some bleach. Paid 40-foot plane, 30 more to make this rollie blow. You know how it go, we fuck and act like we don't know them hoes. I ain't friendly, nigga. Don't say shit to me if you don't know me, bro. I ain't ludicrous, you gon' get popped, we not gon' throw them balls, nigga.
Rich gangster, bad bitch take. How she riding on that dick, that bitch dangerous. Put that pussy in a cage, I can't tame. Put that bitch on the camera.
I don't know why. I feel like if you listen to the baby and little baby would have been more like friendly.
Like more PG-13. Yeah, this shit is just blatant murder. It's like, they ain't no slangs for murder. It's just like, nah, I killed that nigga. I shot that nigga. He ain't died though. Psych, nigga. You know he died.
You said I fuck with Top, you know what I mean?
I have no idea. I can't imagine it. They took it off the album. Yeah, boogie with a hoodie. My fault. It's a banger.
But you heard this?
No, I'm looking at the name of the...
No.
No.
The name of the song? I was like, what
The name is my fault. Never saw my fault.
I know you tired of niggas, girl, but that's not my fault.
Alright, I don't like this at all.
Real nigga, girl, and that's what I thought. She loves Chanel and Gucci purses, that's what I
What's the last fire song you heard from Nate Boogie Brothers?
real nigga, that's what I taught. I know you tired of
Add 6
girl,
round number.
that's not my fault.
Yeah, you're not Tad Dollar Sign, buddy.
Girl, and that's what
The
I
fuck going on?
She loves Chanel and Gucci purses, that's what I bought. She learned to love a real nigga, that's what I taught. See, love don't come around, so I suggest.
Alright, okay. Alright. I guess that's supposed to be a single. I don't know.
That shit need to pop smoke, not a boogie.
Bitch want me to change my life. All the shit I do, hate the way I move. Bitch want me in that night. Want me to buy her shoes, pay her rent too. Hope telling me stop getting high. Saying all my friends ain't right. Telling me what I shouldn't buy. Dumb bitch think she my wife. Bitch want me to change my life. All the shit I do, hate the way I move. Bitch want me in that night. Want me to buy her shoes, pay her rent too. Hope telling me stop getting high. Saying all my friends ain't right. Telling me what I shouldn't buy. Dumb bitch think she my wife. This bitch want a brand new Benz. Wanna go out to eat, fast stars ain't cheap. Ho want me to pay for friends. Yeah, I'm having that shit, but that ain't me. Don't know what you think this is. Bitch, they looking at my wrist. I hate hoes that think they slick. Play a bond, get hit in your shit. For real, from where the streets make legends. They don't push him off the porch, little nigga wasn't ready. You better hold your own and take your weight. This shit get heavy. Damn, we done did his son Chevy. Damn, then they killed Troy Killer, I'm happy. Damn, I done caught a body with a rappy. Got to the station, he put it in me. Change my life, my what? All the shit.
Bitch want me to change my life. Shout out to Dreezy.
Like the producer over the credits, or?
No, that's the chick that raps.
I've seen her name before, but I don't even know one record. Hey boy. If it ain't Bia, I don't know.
It's hard to trust. We been through too much shit, we can't give up. Risk it all on blood. Her pussy just like glue, it got me stuck. Changed who I was, and that's just because. Think I'm in love, but I'm still a thug. It's hard to trust. We been through too much shit, we can't give up. Risk it all on blood. Her pussy just like glue, it got me stuck. Changed who I was, and that's just because. Think I'm in love, but I'm still a thug. Baby, it is what it is. I'm sorry I did what I did. You told me I made
I feel like we skipped 8 boogie.
I never do it again. Don't listen to none of your friends, cause they be all in my DM. Man, them hoes be sending you off. They be just wishing it's them. It's hard to trust. That's just because I be stuck. Changed what?
You come with that pressure. So committed to traffic guard, can't he make me look another
You never heard of it before?
direction. So he was a G when I met him. No protection, just some
It's not like I went to go listen to a
Now he in
project.
this for eternity. Ain't no fraternity. That nigga know how I'm stepping.
Like, like I'm not like, oh shit, I'm geeking. She on the album. You know what I mean?
I thought Boss Stop was in jail.
I don't know these criminals.
Oh, you never been to the O.
Not even in Google Maps.
Catch you lacking this that know with you. I got shorties lurking next to 32. Put you on the news, ain't even finished school. Headed blocks, always in the mood. Bust my inner tube, tryna shoot that dude. We was riding no bikes, tryna get a strike. Bitch, nigga, we been into it. Box force up, stick to shoot. See them niggas just get to shoot. Play it cool, just the alley-oop. Overkill, that's just how I do it. I'm smart, I know how they moving. The world know how I'm grooving. So danger, I keep the shooting. He blessed if he ain't get hit.
I'm popping out at the nighttime. Wearing all black, it's the right time. Switch on the Glock, got chalk, leaving white line. Nigga play crazy and he dead on sight line. Glock 29, nigga, we ain't tryna fight now. Put it to his mouth, make him bite out. If I call, they'll shoot it out right now. Glock 21, but he shooting like Mike 9. Switch, make a big nigga get out. You ain't on shit, nigga, sit down. Nigga play crazy, get killed down. Lost a real nigga from that call that'll get out. Folks made a statement and sign it, it's written down. Damn, my right hand man, he'll switch now. Too many body had to tell myself sit down. Damn, nigga gotta live for the kids now.
No kid shit, bitch, nigga get kidnapped. Tough ass nigga get.
Hope you don't think that you the only one. That you the only one.
Alright, this seems to be more of the same.
Then I'm gon' chase your ass. I shoot, I don't pass. Batman, man, Hellcat, that bitch fast. I got
We shot at Batman.
body with a body with a. Oh my
are you doing with a pistol? Okay, grandson for president.
Be cool and get your bitch ass truck. Ain't talking elephant.
Shout
I've
out
been
Weezy.
killing shit for too long. I'm like a veteran. Woosie got shot, now he taking medicine. But anyway, GDK, I be in them buildings where them killers stay. Burning, that's a one.
This one fire because
I
it's
bounce
simple.
walking broad day. Try to run, get caught. That bitch got hit. That hoe is in the way. Oh, block. We run the city. Rest in peace, big A. Stitch K. 8K. Great things. Great aim.
Did he call this?
She don't even
Because
like me. She just like my
the Wayne one's called Weezy for
She
president?
don't even know me. She just know my name.
Yes.
Still in the wick. Some shit'll never change. Nigga, we is not the same. I'm up in a different lane. All these unsolved murders. Who you think they tryna blame? I'm bustin' if you clutchin'. Give a fuck if you my cousin. That why for your money. I'm screaming now. Who won? These hoes be bustin'. They bustin' like my banger bust. So I don't cover 'em. I just fuck 'em. Rearrange they gut. Look, boy, I'm
Shit fire.
I'm probably in your granny bush.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel like this might have been a leak.
Cause your ass gon' get rushed. Up in the trenches, we don't play that. He think he's safe, but we know where he stay at. Clean the scene with agents. Bitch all on my hands, he on that poster. Ask me, have I seen that boy? No, I don't know him. Me and Dirk both champions. Happy as I ever been. On the stage in Philly with Jeezy, me get no Millie. The chef up in the kitchen.
Oh, Millie.
What the fuck is a Philly? I'm like, I'm trying to kill all the ops. Don't think y'all feel me. Don't wanna play with me. I got 90 shots up in this car. These killers stay with me. I jumped out and hope that nigga down. That pussy play to sleep. Basically, hottest rapper slanging hit. I can kill you on the beat or kill your ass up in the streets. Grandson for president. Be cool and get your bitch ass truck. Ain't talking elephant. I've been killing shit for too long. I'm like a veteran. Boosie got shot, now he taking medicine. But anyway, GDK, I be in them buildings where them killers stay. Burning, that's a one way. I bounce walking broad day. Try to run, get caught. That bitch got hit. That hoe is in the way. Oh, block. We run the city. Rest in peace, big A.
It's the outro.
That's right now this time, cause ain't no telling what's gonna happen tomorrow, man. Ain't no telling what's gonna happen, you know. Enjoy this shit, motherfucker. Happy, man. Motherfucker, appreciate y'all. Everybody that support, everybody that play the part, everybody like.
That shit kind of crazy though. R.I.P.
The
King
people that
Von.
was there, the people that stuck strong about motherfucker. I got y'all. You know what I can do for motherfuckers. All I gotta do is act.
Oh, a new Pusha T drop too. Nigo.
Oh, Amino, yeah. Apparently, Crooked Eye and fucking Joe Ortiz, your guys. I know they don't have your man Joe Budden on it, so I don't know.
Yeah, the album's called The Rise and Fall of Slaughterhouse. Nigga. It's been happening for like 3 weeks now. You mean?
No, they dropped a new single today.
Nobody fuck with you on that block. I'm gonna pull up.
JJ the Prince of New York. Joey Badass dropped a new single?
I heard that Joey Badass been out.
Yeah.
They've been saying it's fire. Well, it came out today earlier already. So why Joey Badass moving funny?
How is he moving funny?
Like, he keeping that shit low key. He gassed up the single, and the single was trash. The one where the other one. Then this one is like, damn. Like, then when he dropped the EP, like he don't like, bro, just give us an album. Like, you don't know if you want to be like try to still go mainstream or giving us bars and shit.
Okay, let me hear this new Joey. Heads high. Head high.
Shit fire.
Produced by Static Selector. Oh, you back on his old nigga shit?
Time waits for no man. Life is but a two-step slow jam. Dancing with the devil, trying not to.
And this is shit you see you don't want?
No, this is the shit. I mean, after I realized the other shit was so trash, this is what I want.
See, that's why niggas can't listen to you.
I mean, it wasn't just me. It was everyone who thought that shit was trash.
On the shoulders make them gotta grow faster. Where I'm from, the stories never end with no happy ever afters. Just broken families forced to start new chapters. A natural disaster, the cycle in a loop, and we caught up in a rapture. Not to mention all the other factors. Government agendas against rappers. They wanna see us either dead or captured. So I hold my head high till they put me below. Best until the day I die.
This is the guy that was supposed to be the second coming of Nas. Okay.
Nas said his album a classic. What do you mean? You ain't see the post when you listen to the album?
He posted his next album's a classic.
Well, Nas heard the album was like a classic.
Oh, Joey shit?
Yeah. Oh, you think it's something Fall Joey Badass? Okay.
follow Joey. I don't follow Nas.
No, Joey Badass posted it. Nas ain't posting shit on.
R.I.P. X, man. Which is weird how M and X became close friends.
See, that's my nigga. I had to keep it a buck with him when he played me his album. I told him what he was missing. A lot of niggas would've took that shit different. Would've thought that I was dissing. Instead, we found this beat and started riffing. She had me reminiscing, had me thinking about Stilo. Now that I can see it, so I hold my head high till they put me below. Best up till the day I die. I'ma keep my heat.
Yeah, this is definitely the type of Joey I was looking for. A nigga like Mitchell talk about you don't want the 90s shit. But this is shit I want.
But that's not 90s Joey though. That's like
motherfucking Static Selector.
Yeah, but it's not like it's not 90s though. Like it's not like he's trying to sound like he knows who he is and he's rapping like that. Like the early like Summer Night shit is like literally him trying to sound like 90s shit. Like this is, I wouldn't say it's just his sound and shit.
Okay, let me see what Pusha T hitting for. Hear me clearly. If y'all niggas fear me, just say y'all fear me.
This is not a Pusha T single, by the way. This is.
Oh, it's a Migo single?
Yeah, this is a Migo compilation that's coming out.
Oh, that nigga ain't missed yet either. It's that Cudi song. Cudi song trash.
Or he has the Cudi song and the Rocky song. So it's 1 for 50 for 50.
Yeah, this one fire too, because I know the song.
Hey, you heard it?
Yeah. Well, most of it's like, I heard like 2 minutes of it. I mean, it's just only 2 minutes, 20 minutes, so 20 seconds. So.
How many Harry Potter bars? Bro,
this shit harder than his single. You don't fuck with the Harry Potter bar?
I was gonna say, you think you ever watch Harry Potter from how many times you reference it?
It's a pretty big franchise, yeah.
No, but you think he would have to, right? They're like,
yes.
Do you think he watched Harry Potter?
I'm pretty sure he watched Harry Potter. Who hasn't watched Harry Potter?
Do you think he fucks with like Chamber of Secrets or the Sorcerer's Stone? Like, which one do you think he would pick?
Okay. You can't tell me this shit ain't harder than his fucking single.
Nah, you're right. That shaky dance.
This is way harder than his single. This is shit I was looking for his single.
It took me a second. You're not lying. You're not lying. I had to rewind. You're not lying. I was like, wait, hold up.
I'm pulling this back again. This is a push I'm looking for. What the fuck you getting this shit to Nigo for? Should have been his album.
You know who fuck with Shiggy? Drake. That was a Drake.
Insecure bitches get lip fillers, covered in white like Bridezilla, and never been caught. So what's the shiggy dance for a brick nigga? Extracurricular, art buyer, 812 Rari driver, spent 6 just to make the roof Harry Potter. Kilogram Kickstarter, push a brick harder. Left my elbow in the pot, a la Vince Carter.
Woo!
Compared to 2 martyrs, but I'm chasing moguls. Bosses meet for Hamachi in the back of Nobu. No phones allowed, no phones allowed. Cell towers go ping from the nearest cloud. My transporters, my transporters, and Jan's daughter, who put up extra bed sheets to block the camcorders. You place orders, I hedge bets. Promises are when you follow through with your threats, nigga. Hear me clearly, if y'all niggas fear me, just say y'all fear me. Fuck all these fairy tales. Hear me clearly, if y'all niggas fear me, just say y'all fear me. Fuck all these fairy tales.
And shout out to host and inspiring the
Buy a bitch a richer meal if she like meeks. Let no nigga claim rich and let him buy you sneaks. Wish upon a star that's beyond your reach, or you can lay with him in misery and grind your teeth. Let a brick nigga help you find your peace. G-wagging your seats, G's cover your pleats. 10 toes down, low where they cover the cleats. Dope sell itself, got a trunk full of receipts. Is you looking for me or are we looking for Meech? Stand on my standards, expanded with the Ziploc. Even if a nigga number better, never click hop. Never tell a jeweler what you spent for your wristwatch. And we don't fuck bitches who fuck niggas on TikTok. See the difference between me and them? I move to a different.
Yo, you never clip hop, bro.
This
Your fuck you cooking.
to my soul like a medium. Fucking comedians. Clearly, if y'all niggas feel
Wait, is that Pete Davidson? This?
fuck all these fairy tales. This coke speak to
to my soul like a medium. Fucking comedians. Clearly, if y'all niggas fear me, just say y'all fear me. Fuck all these fairy tales.
Shout out to that. By the way, the Earth Gang album, pretty fire. J. Cole, nasty. That J. Cole feature, nasty.
They had Andre 3000 in the studio. Apparently, he was only playing the flute though. Fuck. He had more than the flute. Hey,
J. Cole 3 for 3 this year. That's what I'm saying. That Pusha T shit crazy too.
He said he could never fuck with someone they let them buy him sneaks. J. Cole did let Drake buy him a watch. J. Cole. Yo.
I'll tell you who would win if they both the niggas go to the track. Yo, it's your fucking mind. Because J. Cole, that Pusha T verse is fire, but J. Cole got dropped 3 verses this year, and they all more fire than this shit. You heard the J. Cole verse in Earth Gang?
I mean, his best shit is the one with Benny shit. You're not lying,
bro. That Earth Gang shit is crazy though, my nigga.
But this is lukewarm though. This is Pusha T just heating up the shit. I'm gonna keep it a
This shit way better than the last shit he did. Let me tell you this J. Cole shit. I don't think you heard it, bro. You could never heard him be speaking like this.
It's not.
You couldn't be speaking out cold like this. You heard it.
It's not harder than the Pusha T shit.
Okay. This song is fire, by the way. JID murders it.
What's up, man? What's up, man? What's up, gang?
What's up, gang?
Getting this money, fucking this fame, I'm trapping this water, making shit shake,
Fall Off gonna be insane, bro.
Bitch, give me a break.
You look like crazy, right?
Most likely to succeed,
All right.
most likely to smoke weed, most likely to get money, doing something I believe, most likely put the seed on my back, it ain't heavy, most likely got the people going crazy overseas. I've been in the Taurus, I've been in the G, I've been in the Crown Vic, in the Mercury, push the 300 like a Bentley. Niggas ain't none if they ain't with me.
Me, I've been laying low, peeping this shit from a distance and checking this chicken, no GMOs. These niggas look rich, but they broke. I be playing pole. Please don't get it fucked up from this homeless aesthetic. Whole lot of homes and I ain't even put up the tour, but it's sold out already. I'm General Saha, nigga is bread and I'm getting it now. And this shit is pathetic. They only respect when you talking your shit. I ain't really that nigga that tutors on horn, but today look I'm honking this bitch no more all season. It's capital B on my car season. If I happen to be in a mall, you catch yourself looking at me.
All season not coming.
All season already came, nigga. What's wrong with you?
Oh, it's the Fall Off.
Oh, this is that's like the head. Mitchell don't know what's going on. That's Mitchell don't know what's going on.
Motherfucker, the beat wasn't that. Oh, that wasn't a. That was just me trying to draw up for stream. Let's not keep it back.
They talk about the beat. Anyway, J. Cole, that nigga. Yo, let me play that new Kendrick single.
Yeah, I can't. Yo, Boy Wonder, where you at, bro? Yo, Boy Wonder. Boy Wonder here. That shit crazy.
Let me play that new Kendrick single, nigga. Fuck out of here,
bro. J. Cole's gonna have to burn that hard drive once that Kendrick shit up. I ain't gonna lie.
So never.
Bro, it's so funny. It's so funny.
So I never drop it.
When this Kendrick shit drop, it's gonna be like the biggest thing, bro. Like we just.
It is. Like, it's mad. Like it's been 5 years. We're assuming
it's gonna be like fucking, bro. Like Lauryn Hill. I was too young, but like Lauryn Hill, the mystic education of Lauryn Hill and shit. When that shit just won every motherfucking Grammy and it was justified and it was across like loved by everyone. That's what this Kendrick shit is gonna be, bro. Like, and we haven't had an album like that. There's people who are just like, oh, we fuck with it. We actually haven't had that since like Kendrick, Good Kid, Mad City. I know people like, oh, The Pimp a Butterfly. It's an amazing album. It's a classic, but it's just like, it's too.
Are you saying that there's no album that's been a classic since since Good Kid, Mad City? Is that what you're saying?
Like just off the rip, like that's what I'm saying. This Kendrick shit is not gonna need time. Like, you know what I mean? And like prior to that was My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Like this album is gonna be loved right when it drops. By the way, it's not gonna take time. This shit gonna hit and this shit's gonna be loved by everyone. That's why it is. Like name me an album that was loved off the rip and then was
Forest Hill Drive. Speaking of J. Cole, everyone loves Forest Hill Drive off the rip. Except you apparently. No, I don't know. Like that. I'm lying. Am I lying?
It wasn't.
Everyone did love Forest Hill Drive off the rip. They were like, this
is. Like,
they're like, this is exactly what we want.
Ray Sherman was making better. Like Ray Sherman was making like bigger records than J. Cole and shit. Though. This is what I'm saying. Like this Kendrick, like Lauryn Hill had.
Oh, you're saying, but Kendrick ain't gonna make the big records. Is that what Kendrick's gonna do? And even if he does make big record, they're not gonna be that big.
You're about to see. You're about to see.
Is he gonna make a pop star?
He gonna be Kendrick, man. Smoking on your top 5.
Then how the fuck the record gonna be that big if he's Kendrick? Yeah, it might be a number one, but you know, a number one isn't that great for Kendrick Lamar on this level.
J. Cole took time. I'm telling you, this shit gonna be loved across everyone off the rip. This ain't gonna be like 444. Like, this is like Miseducation of Lauryn Hill was critically acclaimed and had the radio hits, and it was an amazing album that people didn't even know. We're gonna get all that. We're getting all that, bro. I'm not saying 24.
You don't think you should temper your expectations?
This is
for a nigga who was like 10 years into his career now.
This is what we're getting with the Kendrick album, bro. This is why this shit like, oh, because Kendrick can give us the classic. That's easy, you know. How do you give us a classic and be like critically acclaimed and mainstream and all like everyone just loves within hip hop? And if we're being honest, Good Kid, Mad City was like not number 2, number 1. It took time, you know, shit like that. But we loved it, and those records did become big. You know what I mean? But I'm saying this shit gonna hit different because Kendrick Lamar's already a superstar.
Hey, buddy.
Like if J. Cole would have dropped Forest Hill Drive now, motherfucker, that shit.
Buddy.
That shit's selling crazy.
Buddy.
How that dick round y'all niggas doing? Y'all niggas gon' get pregnant.
Buddy.
How that dick round y'all niggas doing? Y'all niggas gon' get pregnant, man.
Hey, calm down.
Okay,
bro. Yo, look how many means of transportation there are, bro. I think I chose a dick ride. It's fucking crazy, bro. Nigga could have taken a plane here, take a car, take a bus. Nigga chose a dick ride. That's fucking crazy. Shout out to MCK. I see you got hacked on Instagram. Either you got hacked on Instagram, or you trying to hack niggas on Instagram. I don't know which one. Shout out to you though. I see you.
Yo, you can hack people's Instagram.
Well, it's more like you click on a link and they get your password.
Yeah, people are weird.
Yeah, tried to help some dude out. Yeah.
I thought like some other
and
like,
they finessed
type shit. Yeah.
And if they take your shit out, I don't think people really get hacked like that.
Yeah, bro. You clicked on someone's link and then like they clicked on it, bro. Like I be getting you scammers, but you scammers are stupid as shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like this ain't.
Forest Hill Drive flawless. It is flawless.
This ain't 2014, man.
I have it as number 2, tied with number 2 for Good Kid, Mad City for best albums of the last decade. Number 1, I got Mad Before Darkest Fantasy. Kind of unfair. It's like comparing the Avengers to Iron Man. Kinda. It's like Kanye really did get the Avengers. It's kind of comparing like Kendrick is, I guess, Captain America, J. Cole, Iron Man. Or if Metro, Metro be offended, so you can switch it if which one you prefer, Metro.
Which is, I mean, Force
and Kanye just kind of got the Avengers, so it's kind of unfair what he did, but you know.
Bro, top 10 hip hop albums of the last decade. Forest Hill Drive is not even top 5, bro. I'm gonna keep it a band, and I love J. Cole. Let's just see. Google it and just see what hip hop reminds me of, because it's a decade.
What should I Google? Top 10 hip hop albums of the last decade?
Yeah, see what pops up so it refreshes my mind. But I know off the rip that J. Cole shit. Not top 5.
I mean, that shit top 2 for me. So.
Yeah, you a dick rider.
I assume you have all of Kendrick's albums in your top 5?
No, good. I mean, Good Kid, Mad City don't know in my top 5. And To Pimp a Butterfly top 10, but.
Oh, okay. You're not dick riding at all.
No, that J. Cole shit might be top 10. But I don't know. There's like a lot of shit, bro. The last decade you had a lot of shit, bro.
Top 150 albums of 2010. The 2010s.
Niggas gonna...
Making 150 lists is wow. This shit not even loading. Number 1, To Pimp a Butterfly.
That's when you know there's mad people who voted in that committee. I think it's because it dropped early in his career before he went mainstream. Who, J. Cole? There's no way you're seeing J. Cole. You're talking to MCK.
Number 2, Run the Jewels. The album was Shabazz Places. Back up, I never heard that shit. Freddie Gibbs and Manuel Pinwada. Run the Jewels 3 was not as good as 2. 2 was like crazy.
That's the one. Yeah, 2 is the one. 2 is the one that like, you know, where the Kendrick Lamar. If people care about bars and the nigga Killer Mike will go platinum.
Kanye West, Mad Before Darkest Fantasy, number 6. Kendrick Lamar, Keith Pennington, number 7. Killer Mike, rap music. This album was fire.
Okay, they're forgetting mad other albums. This shit is very motherfucking niche. There's like mad other people. Oh, this is number 6. Okay, I thought.
What?
I thought my Beautiful Fantasy was number 1. I'm like, bro, like that's not even. Nigga, Danny Brown, yo.
This album was very iconic at that time. It's his. It's a
no, that's not
album.
even the one. It's XXX. That's not the one. It's the other one. That's not even the one.
I'll be honest.
It's the XXX one. The one that's.
I can only remember that hit song off XXX. I feel like this was a.
That's the iconic one.
I feel like that song on
Bro,
it was iconic.
I'm taking.
Let me go to it.
I don't even the whole project. If you type in Danny Brown's first project, is the XXX one and shit. Bro,
I just looked on that nigga shit. All the songs is atrocity exhibition.
It's the one with his tongue out and shit. Bro.
I'm just saying, dude, what niggas is playing on Tidal is that one. So there you go. There's that.
Tidal. Shout out to like.
Go to Spotify then if you go.
Yeah, because there's more new. I'm talking about the ones that people call classic and hip hop. What the fuck are we talking about here?
I mean, we look at the list. Okay, so this list is invalid because it wasn't invalid when Kendrick was number 1.
Number. He put bro. This guy loves running the. Oh my gosh! And look who he put. I fuck with Saba. Mental health me. And they put Control System way. Okay, I know this person.
Alright, let me go to
I know this person wants to be so different. I fuck with Saba and that album and shit. You know, that should get me through some nights. But come on, bro. Control System fire, yeah, and I love Control System, but I know this type of guy. Saba care for me, dude. That shit speaks on mental health. So if you know it, his cousin gets killed for a coat, and we don't know until the end, or he tells in the beginning of the album. That shit create. You know. They had that top 15.
So you have all these emotions about an album. You still don't think it's top 15.
Because I get it why it's there.
You don't think
but Jay-Z,
I think
Jay-Z's 44 should be there, and it's only because he's so mainstream. That's why Jay-Z's 44 is not there. That's what I'm getting at right there. Like I'm like, I get it. Like fuck.
Okay, this list got Pimp a Butterfly, Tar Twisted Fantasy, SZA, Control. Damn, no, this is a bullshit. Ain't no way in God's green earth. Damn is number 4. No, this shit ain't as good as Paper Butterfly or Good Kid, Mad City, and it definitely have the fucking impact.
Not damn. It's
Jesus.
2 albums in one.
Acid Rap. Summertime 06.
Summertime 06 by Vince Staples. That's what I was getting. Summertime Disc 1. Disc 2 you lose.
I like this Tribe Called Quest album. I don't know if it's it. Color. Kendrick got 3 albums in the top 10. Chance got 2. Yo, who is these niggas? No Name. I ain't gonna hold it. I never heard a No Name song before she did J. Cole. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. You're trying to tell me that Damn is better than the Beyonce self-titled album?
I mean, the Beyonce self-titled is the one with Frank Ocean, right? I'm gonna give it to Beyonce.
All right, let me go to a different one.
Like Tyler's like.
I expect the Kendrick dick writing, but not 3.
Like Vince should be there. Like it's just so weird. It's like, bro, if you put Run the Jewels, why do you don't put Vince Staples there? And it's like one misses the other.
Killer Mike's rapping is far and ahead.
That Summer 06 is a flaw. The title one is flawless. Like it's just so weird. It's like or they put Danny Brown. It's like I know those people because I know those people from Threads and shit, and I'm like. And obviously it makes sense because you motherfuckers are writers and reading a publication and we're not talking to a person. And I'm just like,
I mean, objectively it could be there. You're acting like it can't be there.
I just feel like if you highlight one, I'm not gonna lie, SZA shit. That
is the second list that has Care For Me. Care For Me is number 2 on this shit.
The Saba shit, bro. The Saba shit. Number 2. Bro, that's because that album was like underground, and like people got to it, and like you were it if you found it.
It got Acid Rap over 444. Huh. Seville Demo.
See, like, what are they rating this off? Like
the same reason that it's the type of, they're rating off the same. That's the type of list that has Jake. That's the type of list that would have Kendrick as number 1 with Prima Butterfly. The fuck are you even talking about, man?
Dude, Acid Rap.
That type of music that a certain demographic of niggas listen to.
It's just.
What do you think? You know this list, nigga? What?
It's just Isaiah Rashad and Chant. It's so obvious that it's so crazy that it's like they're one that broke them through. And Drake always said it best, like, yo, you guys are always when people wanted him to make So Far Gone, crazy because now everyone like a moment Drake is Take Care, but this is before like right around Take Care or Take Care comes out. It's like, yo, I'm never gonna make So Far Gone again because you're not gonna be in that moment in your life where I made you feel that you were experiencing all these emotions and my music was the background and I was the new guy coming up and shit. And I'm just like, I look at those albums and I'm like, bro, those people put those albums because it's just like they were like, it's a timestamp in like their lives and in a whole bunch of people's lives, even in my lives. But I would be like, bro, it's not ahead of 444. You know what I mean? And I didn't like appreciate 444. I didn't even love 44 like that till later. And I
didn't. Well, again, it's the thing is, the niggas who made I did make this point when we were arguing the last time about Kendrick fans. The thing is, the average Kendrick fans, Killer Mike, Saba, Danny Brown. Those are the list that go. Those are the niggas that go there.
Nah.
By the way, I need a nigga to break down why he got Damn It as the second greatest album of the decade. I need a nigga to tell me. I need to know.
Yeah, bro. Where did Mamba saying I'd be dick writing Kendrick like that? I wouldn't even put Damn, bro. Damn, not even over Section 80. Like if we're being honest, it's a classic though, but it's like it's the bottom classic. Like I don't know. I can't see this person was literally like, oh shit, but I'm like, bro, you're literally close my like, bro, come on. Like when I was looking back on some of our 2K streams, I would argue that Damn was better than 444. And when it came out, yes, Damn was better than 444. Like in that moment, because Damn was a bigger album and shit. Again, Kendrick was a bigger superstar. But I'm like, time passes, Damn is still a classic. But I'm like, bro, what Jay-Z did and that album. I mean, Kendrick still hasn't dropped an album in 5 years, which is funny, right? But Jay-Z's like 40. I'm like, there's just no way. I just don't see it. I'm like, bro, you would put To Pimp a Butterfly before that. And then that makes me question you, like, why do you put Kendrick's most mainstream, easy to digest album ahead of, like, To Pimp a Butterfly? It shows me what type of person you are. You know what I mean? And shout out to...
I think it should have been the other after the first after the album, not Eve. Eve's a great album, but Eve's not as good as the other one. Rock Marciano Reload, just a super classic.
Hey, DS2 was up there, by the way. Like, DS2...
West Side Gun? Supreme Blind... Okay, man. I gotta cut off this website. Hey, man. Hey, my nigga. Whoa. Supreme Blientel? Come on, man.
No one was talking about Damn. Bro, me and Mom were playing 2K17. I was looking back some streams. Everyone was talking about Damn, bro.
That was a big album.
Yeah,
it sold like 600,000. I think it was the biggest hip-hop album that year. It was because Drake only dropped a playlist.
Yeah, you're right.
Drake did that shit he did with Dark and Demo Tapes, so Kendrick all sold them.
And J. Cole dropped For Your Eyes Only.
Yeah. Which was, I went back, I have gotten turned from 18 to 25. It is a better album now. It's still bottom of the barrel, J. Cole, but it is better than what I heard at 18. I think got Redemption.
You're smoking, Nick. You said I hear no one else had playing it. When it came out, my God, what are you talking about?
I mean, Humble was pretty big. That song trash as fuck, but Humble is pretty big.
Dude,
not trash, Rihanna, but it's mid.
Like it was meant to be what it was. Love with Rihanna. No, Loyalty with Rihanna. Then you had a song Love with Zachary. The fuck, bro? He had mad big shit.
Yeah, who said that? MCK.
MCK.
You're bugging. That was the most popular. That was the most mainstream album that year. You're bugging.
Agree. In 2000. Yeah, that's what we were saying when it came out.
But yeah, it is. Like if you might just be a Kendrick dick rider. Like Kendrick is. I guess everyone has their place. That's Kendrick's thing. He's a critical darling. Tupac also a critical darling. It's crazy because Mr. sees that with Kendrick, sees that with Pop, but not with Kendrick Lamar. Same thing, bro. Like this one got Good Kid, Mad City, Peanut Butterfly. Like come on,
this
man.
one makes more sense.
Them joined Kid See Ghost number 3, number 4, and Damn. Come on, man.
How the fuck is that?
Life of Pablo.
Okay.
This is the shit that people vote. Kamikaze by Eminem. This is the shit where actual people can vote.
Holy shit.
All American Badass though by Joey Badass made it here. By the way, if you've been here a long time, this is better than Peanut Butterfly to me. All American Badass, a way better version than Peanut Butterfly.
I mean, in the
I don't think that nigga popped enough to.
Everyone loved it.
All American Badass.
Yeah, it wasn't a hot take.
I don't think Joey big enough for someone to really push that narrative though.
On the internet where it matters, yeah, the fuck. Well, not where it
But there's
matters.
a lot of Kendrick fans, bro. Them niggas overpower any conversation.
At anyone and be like, yo, which Joy's like, that's a classic album.
Oh no, that's not what I'm saying. That it's his best album. I'm saying it's better than To Pimp a Butterfly.
Oh,
no, I mean, yeah. I think it's his best album too. Yeah, but I'm like, I think it's better than To Pimp a Butterfly.
No.
You have that conversation on Twitter. Kendrick fans just going swarm. Joey Badass don't even have no one to defend him like that.
Well, because he hasn't dropped any music.
And his fan base is way smaller.
No, but no one would argue if you said it was top 10 albums of the last decade, though. Like, no one would argue. But I think that's what I was thinking more. American Badass is my favorite Joey Badass album.
Oh yeah, it's peak Joy. It's everything he does combined. Yeah, it is his Forest Hill Drive. It is everything he does with more money behind it and him being older.
But a guy like me, appreciates J. Cole's Born Sinner, and that album will be before the money.
You will fuck with Before the Money. You don't even fuck with the Chronics record, bro.
Bro, I used to want to rap like ODB. Now I'm on TV. Oh my gosh. Joey, you don't need to wear all that jewelry, but mom, I know you can tell me you don't have the chains. Bro, I used to know all the skits when his mom was talking to him. What the fuck? We forget Joey Badass was loved like how Chance was with acid rap. That guy kept putting Chance in.
SummerSlam 06 overtake here? I don't know about that.
If you fuck with real hip hop.
Then the other album after is Invasion of Privacy. This list might have fell apart. Okay.
It sounds like a.
Wait. Okay, but yeah. Look at this shit. Beyonce, self-titled, number 11. Number 10, Cardi B, Invasion of Privacy.
I'm not mad at it.
Come on, man. Oh, no. You go love this one. Number 12, SZA, Control. Invasion of Privacy better than Control? What are you trying to tell me? And damn.
You know what it is?
I don't like shit on Go Outside. Igor. Long Live ASAP. By the way, this Danny Brown album is the one. Atrocity Exhibition is the one that makes every list. Anti. Janae Money. Pink Print. Yo, rat. What the fuck? This album that came out last year make this list? Oh, actually, it came out 2018. Still, get that shit the fuck up.
I actually like that Big Boy album too. I'm not gonna lie, this and that Denzel Curry. I like this list.
This album is definitely the most underrated album on the list.
Yeah, this list is more diverse. I fuck with this. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's a bit more diverse.
The play scene, kind of crazy.
And I'll tell you, if there's a list without Drake on the top, Take Care being on the top 10 list, you kind of biased. That nigga makes it there off the impact alone. You kind of biased because the music, even if you don't like Drake, the music ain't bad, and that's off the impact. He makes the top 10. Like you kind of biased. You're not being objective if you don't have Drake there, because even if you think the music is okay, the impact is so crazy. Now, Paper Butterfly isn't on number one on niggas' list just because of the quality of the music. That shit is the quality of the music and the impact. It's about the fucking impact and the message in the music. You bugging. Without the impact, that shit not number one.
I mean, look at Saba. That shit was like fucking top 5 and a whole bunch of shit. That shit would have been.
Yeah, but if you want to re-listen, that nigga know it before. Can't find that shit at all, man.
Fucking Yeah, I mean. I would put Nothing Was the Same. Putting Brockhampton up here, I heard those guys split up. Thank God. But
shout out to Lil Sims, a queen. Her new shit fire too. She 2 for 2 by the way.
Bro, you ever ran into a Brockhampton fan? Sano? Like you ever like?
I'm honest. I don't even know any Brockhampton music.
Exactly right. Like to this day, I just feel like
Let's go.
They were supposed to just fit to like this thing because they were like all. They made off the Kanye form.
I ain't gonna. Them niggas internet rappers. I don't think them niggas.
Yeah, like.
Alright, that's not off my generation. I don't know.
No, they're yours because he's talking to a Discord. They're of.
When did they start making music?
Before I met you. When did I know Petty? Because Petty was like, I get it. He's like, I don't fuck with them. Petty, what? 24? So sick. Petty. I don't know. Petty was not even like 21.
The song is called Bleach.
No,
2017. Let me hear the song. I'm gonna keep it chill. I'm like in 2017.
But this wouldn't have to like.
I'm 20. Yeah, I'm not fucking playing this shit.
No, they were way before this, nigga. They
were before this.
They're like 2015, 2016.
Okay, nigga, when I'm 18, I'm definitely not playing this shit. Face. Okay, this was from their album in 20.
Okay, you're listening to King One. Okay, not everyone is a serial killer when they're 18. No, this sounds like good music. If, like, I'm not even gonna refer. Like, this just sounds like good music because I have heard it on Twitch streams, but not enough to really like people were just like clamoring to be like, oh shit, they're the face of something. It was just, I'm not gonna lie, they didn't stand the test of time because they were literally just an ideal where you would be like, oh shit, these guys are cool, but like in reality, like who the fuck is their fan base? Like, yeah, you people support on Twitter and whatever, but you're after that, it's like, oh shit, like one talks about like sucking dick, the other dude's white, the other dude plays the instruments. Oh, one guy just focuses on recording and shit, but we all met in the Kanye West forums and we are on Texas. But I'm like, who the fuck is this for, bro? And apparently one dude ended up beat up his girlfriend, so they dropped him out the band or some shit.
It's a band?
They were a boy band. They were trying to say they were like the next Backstreet Boys.
So there's only one nigga on all the covers. He's the lead?
What if I told you he's not even the lead?
Yeah.
It's so wild, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, this shit was kind of a bit too soft for me. Niggas just singing to be singing. It ain't with like when Future and Drake be singing some wild like just slime ball shit. It's just a boy band. It's kind of, I'm not trying to. I mean,
bro, in the fact they got put up on all the like Chance the Rapper makes sense, bro. Like I know we shit on Chance, makes sense.
Okay, Isaiah says Windows is the one.
I'm not gonna front that they don't make a good song here and there, but you think to make it on the list, like next to the SZAs and Solanges and Beyonce's and Frank Ocean's?
Oh, I never heard their album. Maybe it is that good, but I just don't. It's not for me. I don't even know what they talk about.
Make music.
I fuck with this, but is this a feature or is this Brockhampton?
No, there's a whole bunch of them.
It was niggas who was catching charges in Brockhampton?
Okay, this is good, but again, enough to be in the top 10.
Yeah, that song is cool, but that's a rap song. That don't sound like none of the other joints that are popular joints.
like bro, Big Sean Dark Sky Paradise should be ahead of any Brockhampton album, if we're being honest, bro.
Weekend says Earth Gang album fire. Earth Gang album is fire. A little bit too many songs, but it is fire.
My man Andre 3000. I need to figure out which one's Andre 3000, so I'm playing the flute. You heard this?
No, and maybe I did, and I tuned it out because I am not trying to hear this right now either.
Yeah, this is background music.
Yeah, this is not my genre. My genre of preference. I listen to
hip hop.
Do breezy. Bro, nigga gave Roddy Rich. Look at it. Listen to this Roddy Rich shit, bro.
Dude, you know what would be the equivalent to like Brockhampton? It'd be that's a pretty comparison. So it's gonna be like, why'd you just compare those two?
Real niggas record. Well, Frank Ocean because they're both gay.
No, Lil Nas X. Frank Ocean is Justified.
I didn't even know that there's someone in Brockhampton that's gay. Before right now, I thought it was one nigga. I'm asking.
No. I don't even know how many, but like I think like the main dude is like freaking gay shit. Again, nothing wrong with that. Like Frank Ocean would be like in my top 5 albums last decade. That fool mad gay. Tyler, top 10. Not gay. Tyler like top 20. Mad gay. But good quality though.
But hey, man, music very subjective. Nigga like me, I got My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Tied for number 2, Forest Hill Drives, and actually I have a 3-way tie for number 2. Take Care, Forest Hill Drive, and Good Kid, Mad City. I don't see how you would separate which one is the best one of those 3. I feel like you just go with your favorite at that point.
Say that again.
If you're being, I think Forest Hill Drive, Good Kid, Mad City, and Take Care by Drizzy Drake are tied for number 2 on my list. Number 1, I have Kanye's album. I already explained why. Kanye's album, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, is the Avengers of musicians. You got the Avengers.
You always got that one off. Yeah.
And I think Take Care, Forest Hill Drives, Good Kid, Mad City are tied for number 2. And I think the one you pick, the one you think is the best one, is just the one you prefer. Honestly, it's just a subjective thing that you prefer. There's no real arguable way to like say which one's better. You can if you're doing lyrically, you can only compare the J. Cole and Kendrick shit because Drake sings for half his album. But also the singing is great. Is the singing not great? Like, oh yeah. And the J. Cole, I like the J. Cole production a lot. I like Kendrick's rapping, Kendrick's storytelling. So which one better? Up to you.
It's literally okay. I don't know. That's your opinion. I'm not even gonna argue that. Yeah, I wouldn't put Take Care. If we're speaking on influence and shit, then like I would put like 808 Heartbreak and Take Care. That's a whole different list. But like we're talking about albums, me and Beat Nothing wants the same.
But shouldn't influence matter? In
the majority, like,
in an all-time list, it should really matter. Because I feel like you just discredited Black Compton because ain't nobody care.
They don't have no influence on anything. Like they were literally a carbon copy of like they wanted to be Odd Future and shit. And that's why the members of Odd Future, Tyler, the creator, the original guys, and Frank Ocean, 2 dudes who literally copy them. They're on a lot of people's lists for albums of the year or albums of the decade and shit. Like what the? Do we see Logic on this fucking list?
Incredible True Story or Under Pressure could make a top 20 though. Both of them actually. Incredible True Story and Under Pressure could be on the could be in the top 20, top 30.
And I wouldn't be mad at that. Like, yeah, and them Brock Hansen motherfuckers were fighting in like the top 10s, which is wild. Again, if they were like top 30, I ain't fighting it. But when them fools getting pushed next to the Hoes and the Watch the Thrones, I'm like, yo, okay. That's like me putting the big shit. Like, you know how much I would want to put Dark Side Paradise in
that could be top 22, top 15 actually.
No, yeah, that can be top 20, but I wouldn't go like, yo, top 10, Hove scoot over. Like, bro, you know you're just doing that. You don't believe that.
MCK says Logic's mixtape runs. I don't know if it's better than J. Cole. Definitely better than Drake. Definitely better than the shit Kendrick was doing. I'm putting over Wale because all Wale shit don't slap like that. Not all the Wale shit slap like that. All the Logic shit slaps, nigga.
Yo,
all
I'm not gonna lie.
All 3 of them joints slap. I'm not
so
hating on Wale.
You could have said Kid Cudi.
More about nothing.
Lupe.
More about nothing. A classic mixtape.
There's more about nothing. There's a mixtape about nothing. That's a whole series, bro. And then there's an album about nothing.
And all of them joints is not as good. Logic.
Then there's Back to the Future.
My nigga.
Such a hater, bro.
My nigga.
That's like the only thing.
And there's Logic and Logic. You don't think Logic's 3 are better than these niggas shit?
The Wale shit, Nike.
I feel like you're just thinking about name recognition because Logic is not the Logic of. It's 2012, nigga. We're talking about 2011, 2012 now. Put your mindset there. Logic ain't a lame ass nigga yet. Logic ain't Kanye yet.
Wale not a lame ass nigga. Wale might be the biggest. Wale might be like the next Hole from like DC.
If I've listened to all Wale's mixtapes, you write from Paint a Picture to Now, they're okay mixtapes and More About Nothing were good. The rest is it's hit or miss.
Wait, so what do you think about Logic mixtapes?
Undeniable might be the greatest mixtape I ever heard.
MCK, if he out here saying there, the fuck.
Undeniable versus Warm Up, it's a toss up. So I'm telling you, it's a toss up. So Far Gone, put it in the fucking trash. Nobody's trying to hear that shit.
I'm not gonna like if we're speaking more on influence, I would put So Far Gone over Take Care and shit. Like, you were being honest with the decade list. There you go. It's like
it's not. Take Care is by far more influential. No, way more people heard that shit.
No, So Far Gone is just a problem because ESP people couldn't consume music, but So Far Gone really changed music and everything. But Take Care So Far Gone is the one. It's just like and it's like So Far Gone's not even like some. Oh, I'm the first to listen to his shit because motherfucker had a #2 record in the world on that bitch. So it wasn't some early shit. It's just the way we consume music and people forgot about it. But so far, and it like nigga, we finally got it 10 years later and shit. And to this day, people like don't. But So Far Gone is the one. Like So Far Gone's influence is just the same as Take Care and shit. It's just it was a mixtape.
Chief.
People forget though. Like,
They're decent, not a bad one. Okay, the MCK, you might be hitting. I've never heard a nigga say Logic's mixtapes. Logic's mixtapes are not decent. Logic's mixtapes are phenomenal. Logic's mixtapes gave him a career. I mean, it made niggas think he was like that guy enough, and he actually lived up to it originally. Because that nigga J. Cole dropped Silent Story. Logic dropped Under Pressure. Under Pressure, a fucking classic. J. Cole dropped some 7.5, 8 album. Logic dropped a fucking 10. And then he dropped another 10. And then he dropped like a 7. Like a 7.5 and then a 6. But Under Pressure Logic? Different nigga. Nigga was fighting Dido allegations and was still winning.
I thought you said he was fighting his sister's abuser.
No, he was fighting Dido allegations and was still on top. Like, damn. Nigga saying I stole all my shit, and niggas was like, still like, oh, that's kind of fire.
Yeah, speaking of Logic, what was Logic's deal worth?
A lot. I don't remember though.
I think when he signed up, I think he was like 15 or 20 mil.
Yeah.
Do you believe Trippie Redd got more?
Fuck no. I seen that like 30 mil. Fuck no. Trippie Redd didn't get 30 mil. Might be 30 mils for 30 albums. That might be a 30 mil for a nigga. We own everything. We own your back catalog, your new shit, your merch, and your touring. 30 mil. I seen that nigga say 30 mil for 3 albums. Like, nigga, yo, your fucking mind.
Yeah,
30 million. How much is Trippie Redd's fault? Trippie Redd is not popping. That era of music is done.
Yeah, even art, like, not to put that out there, but even if Trippie Redd passed away, he wouldn't be bigger than Juice WRLD. Like, if you told me Juice WRLD got that shit, it would make sense. Like, Trippie Redd was never as big as Juice WRLD or X.
Nope.
That's like literally being like, yo, bro.
Or 6ix9ine, actually.
Or yeah, exactly. Like, this man was literally Tracy McGrady. Like, he was out there whooping with them. That shit don't make sense, man. And academics didn't want to debunk it because he fucks with Trippie. And I was like, bro, there's no way. Like, who believes this? I can't wait till Joe Budden gets a hold of it and just be like, bro. Or maybe he won't hate as much.
True, Trippie Redd is very forgettable. His albums are pretty good, but that type of music is fading out. Unless you were like at the top of it, like it's fading out. It's right now the music is Young Boy, Lil Durk, Lil Baby, that gangsta shit, Moneybagg Yo, that Memphis shit.
Yeah, well, like that SoundCloud
Free Shiesty.
It is like that Meek Mill, Schoolboy Q type of gangster authentic shit. Like, that's what's pushing, like, that, what that SoundCloud. It's crazy how, like, this shit goes in cycles.
Yeah, okay, that's why I think Cardi ain't gonna be J. Cole. Nigga in the wrong era. Cardi comes out in 09, and they could have at least been Logic. Bare minimum.
You're so disrespectful.
I could have been at least been Logic. And nigga shit fire. He would have. At bare minimum, he been Logic.
He could have been Diggy Sims.
All right. Okay.
Airborne?
Yeah. Okay.
Diggy Sims? Yeah. Good career. Laugh Out Dude, AK destroyed Peter Rosenberg. I didn't watch that and shit, but Peter Rosenberg always hated on AK. And I think it's always a tougher thing when Peter Rosenberg is just white and shit. It always just rubs me up the wrong way. I'm not even black, but I'm like, oh, you're white. It's just comes off weird.
I did see a YouTube video with academics exposing DMs to say he told Peter Rosenberg he'll fight him for free. No one got to record it. And Peter Rosenberg saying, no, I don't want to fight you. Backing up from academics? Wild back though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Academics tell you to fight him, and you're like, nah. Hell no, bro. I don't think my ego could take. Listen, being chick academics is kind of wild. Shout out. But I don't know. I guess it is Peter Rosenberg though.
Yeah, you know he can't even say it anymore.
Called him Rosen Dweeb. You fucking with the wrong BBC. I didn't see that part too. That was like your wife. I think your wife left you for a nigga because apparently you said. By the way, I've heard academics don't even know if Rosenberg said this, but he's seen a comment of someone like saying Rosenberg said he had little dick energy, and this nigga went in the whole thing where it's like a nigga stole your wife. You worried about the wrong BBC?
Wait, his wife left him?
Apparently, this is what academics are saying. I don't know if it's a fact. This is what academics are saying.
No, cause
apparently there's a new wife.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie.
But apparently he had an ex-wife before the new wife.
This has to be the wife. He had that white boy sense of humor. It's like yeah, you know, I used to date cause I used to fuck with hot niggas. I used to fuck with them happy. He's like, yeah, I dated a black female back in my college days. And she used to date a black guy, you know, and then you get the best of both worlds. So you get two people white, and we just love black culture, you know. And I'm just like, it's aimed like, I don't even know how like that's almost like he was trying to make it a flex. Like your girl's getting piped out by a black dude, and you listen to black music. I don't know, like that's just some white people shit. I don't know. But he corporate hip hop, man. He corporate media hip hop, man.
I mean, he's a pretty important journalist or personality in hip hop. Great moments. He the head Kendrick Dick Sucker. What do you mean? He like the head of the Kendrick Dick Sucking committee. What do you mean?
For people like you and me who know hip hop super nerdy, yes, but he's not gonna be remembered. Hot 97 is like Ebro, Angie Martinez. He was literally a sidekick.
I mean, yeah, the show is called Ebro in the morning.
It's literally like us remembering Rory and Maul and shit. But like 5 years from now, when people do a podcast no more, it's really gonna be like. It's literally gonna be like who, and it's really gonna be like people who really fuck with it. I'm gonna keep it a man. I think Joe was. You know what? It's funny. I think Maul was in the. I was watching old videos. What were the music on it? I don't think Joe was in the wrong. Looking at it now.
I mean, you shouldn't fire them on air. That's nasty. You can't do that.
It is nasty to fire them on air.
Yeah, that's not. That can't be what he was in the right about. What is he saying he in the right about?
But then for like, yo, let me see the money, let me see the books, how much we're making off a deal. The show is called the Joe Budden Podcast, and with Rory and Maul and stuff. But
it was called. I'll name this podcast later. Before the greatest podcast name ever, by the way.
Yeah, that was fire. But I seen Joe really got mad when Maul literally got mad when he told Rory, hey, don't come to the podcast tomorrow. You know why? And I think this is when Rory was asking him about the books and the deals, and he was bugging. Mm-hmm. And then he told Maul, or I don't know how that, and he texts Joe, and it's like, yo, what you're doing to Rory is wrong. Mm-hmm. And then Joe's like, yo, what does that have to do with you? Because now Joe's conflicted, because it's like, yo, we're actually friends. So why are you sticking up for this? And then Maul's like, yo, if you're doing something wrong, I'm gonna say something. So then Joe took that and it's just like, bro, I'm the boss. Then if we're looking at it like that, why are you telling me about another employee? Nigga, you don't tell your manager, hey, what is he getting paid?
I mean, that's cool in the corporate world, but that's not what their podcast started as or what it was. Like, Maul was literally on the podcast because Joe needed someone and was like, yo, my homie Maul. That is, like, you're acting. Joe was the boss because Joe is the famous nigga and Joe was the talky nigga, but Joe isn't the boss in this. Isn't the boss of Maul, like Maul some little nigga. Maul like his man who is the same age as him.
Well, we wouldn't know about them without Joe in there. But like,
but I don't mean you can talk to me anyway. That's.
But he was talking to Rory like that, and then you put Joe in a such situation because it's just like, okay, so now you're coming at me like.
But why can't you disrespect Rory if Rory was there from the beginning? That's you're wilding.
The only thing.
What's up with this? If niggas is wild, niggas is wilding. We don't matter
I blame Rory and Maul for not getting the paperwork right off the rip, and they didn't know.
Because they were on homie shit. Niggas was on homie timing.
That's the dumbest shit ever, bro. I'm gonna keep it a bun.
What do you mean? If a nigga has a podcast, especially for Maul, I didn't Rory. I think Rory and Joe were friends based on the conversations they had about like mad fucking heartbreaking shit that they went through together and fucking dogs dying and Rory being the first one over there. All that shit. Like I used to watch the pod. It's about mad shit. If you're on some homie shit with your partner who says he's for creators, by the way, a man who says he's for creators and creative should get paid and all this, he's like a push mad creative should get paid and shit. You don't necessarily have to have a contract, and I believe Maul said they had a contract that they thought was fishy, but they were like, it's not gonna be like this. This is my man's Joe. I've known this nigga for fucking 30 years. He ain't gonna do that.
They think they should have. They think they should have. I think it somewhat got to their head because it's like at the end of the day, Joe is the face. The podcast didn't stop, so Joe was right. The fucked up part is because they were friends, but it's like, yo, just because the show's getting bigger doesn't mean you're gonna get paid almost the same as me, because you guys are sidekicks at the end of the day. The only thing you're including in there is just a homie deal.
I don't think they were saying they should have got paid as much as John. I think they said multiple times that's not what they were saying. They were saying the percentage that Joe makes from the podcast to what we make from the podcast, and the deals, and they were saying deals was coming to the podcast that we're not getting no bread off. Like, that's crazy.
And Joe did say, I'm out here working 7 jobs, building the platform, building the podcast. What were you guys doing? And that is true. I mean, you're gonna say...
Rory did mad podcasts outside of the Joe Budden podcast. He did promo.
Hey, the Cash App deal was the Joe Budden Cash App. Those are all different sponsorships. I don't know. I just feel like I'm not as mad as Joe as at one point, because the podcast is rocking. Like, they didn't stop. And if you really felt like that the whole time, you would have left the podcast a lot earlier. But the clout and what this was. But then again, I think.
Well, they were trying to work it out. Again, I think you're forgetting. Rory and Maul was like, we were trying to work this shit out, and we've been trying to work this out, and we had lawyers looking at this shit and they were like, this is a fucked up deal, but we were like, we're not doing nothing because we know Joe ain't gonna Joe's gonna make it right because it's our homie. That's what they were saying. They're like, we had niggas look at our contracts and they're like, yeah, this is wild fucked up, but Joe ain't gonna do us. Joe gonna give us our right amount because it's Joe, it's our homie. That's what this was saying. Niggas on that homie plan. It was like, the nigga ain't gonna do all these, go implement all these fucking fucked up clauses he has in the deal. It's our homie. They're gonna pay us the right amount.
Hey, the only thing that I believe was fucked up is they just said this. And they said, like, okay, Joe gets 40 and then Rory and Maul get 30 and 30. If you went back on percentage, yeah, that's hella fucked up. If more money starts coming in and it is the Joe Budden podcast network and that shit is known for Joe Budden, like academics, they don't go talk to Rory, they don't go talk to Maul, they go to the Apple studios when they have a Spotify deal because of Joe Budden, then I just don't know how much the amount was or how much they were fighting for, but I'm like, yo, you shouldn't. Nigga,
you're wildin'. If your company is making $1 million, if you're a regular employee, you don't even know nobody there, you just apply for a company you there right now, and when you go there, that company revenue is $1 million when you start working there, and in fucking 5 years the revenue is $5 million, and you only got the raise. The only raise they giving you is like a fucking inflation joint. Nah, nigga, stop it. You mad, and you don't even know them niggas. You don't even know the owner. You don't know the owner. You don't know nothing, but you still mad as fuck about it. Imagine if you know the nigga.
So do you think Joe was really robbing them like that then?
Oh, Joe was definitely not giving them niggas the right percentage. Ain't no way.
You think it was
because every time Rory and Maul was keeping on money, and Joe ain't really be like. All Joe said was not. Joe said there was more money coming in, but it was off his trend to me. That's what Joe was saying. Joe ain't denying that there wasn't more money that them niggas wasn't getting.
But and from the looks of it, it does. I mean, if you're Joe, you're again, do say Palooza and whatever. if they would have offered a bag, right? If there was like a Duce Palooza or Hennessy, whatever, if there was a sponsorship for the podcast that paid all of them, then I'd be like, that's kind of fucked up. But that deal got you a little bit of money to pay you. But Joe Budden was bringing Cash App to the whole thing. You know what I mean? And I think you can't compare like Lollapalooza to like, oh, you're eating off of it. No, these big networks or whatever company deals are because of me, and the whole network is eating. But again, I think the only fucked up part is the whole friend thing. But I'm like, yo, how do you guys not had your splits right, bro?
Because they
We talked about it.
About MC, my question still hasn't been answered. Where did Rory come from? We know where Maul came from, but what about Rory? I mean, I think Rory used to work for a couple record labels, and that's where he met Joe. And I think Maul and Joe met when Joe was like rapping. Way back when Joe was rapping. I think before that nigga was popping.
And I think, did Joe used to live with Maul, or was it the other way around?
Maul used to live with Joe. I don't know why. But yes, would Joe frame that like this was a bum ass nigga that used to live with me? But I think Joe just had a mansion, and Maul, I don't know what the fuck Maul was doing. And Maul was just like, yeah, I'm living in your fucking mansion. Like you have a mansion, you just have your homie living with you. Because you were a rapper, and you have a fucking mansion.
No, but like Maul.
And Maul was like, on the road. Maul was a nigga on the road with him, and.
But Maul wasn't making money like this. So that opened a good opportunity.
Yeah,
let's not look at.
But I can't think Maul couldn't afford an apartment. Like his brother is Biggs.
Yeah, but let's say Biggs did give him. I'm gonna say, not to be disrespectful to him, but we don't know what the fuck he did. Gave him an allowance that helped him out more with his allowance living with Joe. I'll say that, man.
Yeah, but I can't fathom Maul not being able to own an apartment if your brother is Biggs. It's not like him and Biggs agree.
And this ain't the same Maul we know. You can never know. Like, Fu can just be like, he comes around, helps around, moves a couple of things. But hey, some people, that is kind of leechy.
But that is, but if you are a rapper, you're going on tour, you need niggas around you that are just your friends to like keep you sane. That's niggas' jobs is to just be like your friends around you. Like nigga, I'm leaving my home to drive on a bus to perform for fucking 2 hours a night, every night, and we traveling for 5 hours on a bus every evening. It would lose your mind if it's just you and a goddamn DJ that you don't even know. That's the DJ you could get to come DJ your shit for you. You lose your fucking mind.
True.
And apparently Maul and he always tell stories about when him and Maul is fighting together. And he was doing all the wild shit Joe be doing. Maul be there to help that nigga either not die, not go to jail, not get robbed.
Yeah, when they would be like, yeah, we're going to shows and shit, and like,
yeah,
like off of mad pills and shit. And
yeah,
like,
you're making mad money. Me and you are homies. I'm doing my job, but I ain't making as we. Yeah, I'm doing my job. I don't fuck with my job that much. You're a rapper. You putting out music. You making money. You going on tour. You know that money ain't taxed. Cause nigga, you know that's brown paper bag money. Yeah, that shit ain't a wire transfer. So you think it's got money. You're like, fuck it, bro. What are you doing? You don't fuck, nigga. Come on tour with me. You don't even fuck with your job. We going to hit 30 cities in 28 days, but pull up, nigga. I'm on. You gonna be good.
I'll say this, man.
And niggas became friends.
If Rory and Maul were getting paid $60,000, I'm just hypothetical.
A year?
They were a month. I don't know.
Yeah, a month.
And they were asking for $100,000. I would. I don't know. I would try to.
I feel like they, for how big a Joe Budden podcast is, if they were getting $60,000 a month, I would also quit.
And if you asked for 100 and you didn't meet it,
like 100 should be bare minimum what them niggas is making from the Joe Budden podcast. You know which one the Joe Budden podcast is making? The Joe Budden podcast was the top urban podcast.
Yeah, but I
think it still is. But
yeah, I think it's like on the top 50 most genres podcasts.
And that's when niggas had. They used to do ads back in the day too. They got a Spotify deal. Niggas had after that they had the Patreon thing. Niggas had making $100K. Come on, man.
Man, it's just.
And let's act like Revolt was just boosting up the pot. Come on. Come on. Who the fuck was watching State of the Culture?
I was watching on YouTube. It was a moment, bro.
Yeah, okay. And homie, you know what the YouTube ad rates would look like. So the fuck is you talking about?
That Diddy juice, man. That Diddy juice.
The fuck is you talking about? Shout the boy one there in the chat. We talking about the fall of the Joe Budden podcast and the rise again with Ice and Ish.
Yeah.
I think Joel RT said he talked all that Ish to get that Ice. Look what shout to Joel. That shit was fire. And he like doing it again.
Oh, man. Yeah. But yeah, I'm guessing academics just ended. Damn, what's
Academics
trending?
is in a lot of beef recently. Joe Budden canceled that show, or the Revolt. I think the low viewership canceled that show. That's what canceled that for.
Nah, I think it was COVID.
Oh no, yeah, because they know other show happened during COVID. Nah, the TV stopped happening. They go, okay. I don't watch the Joe Budden pod. Only seen like 3 episodes, and those were about Drake. Them Drake episodes is top 5.
Yeah, they are.
Joe off a perk talking about views. Fuck. Amazing.
The fuck's supposed to mean Metro? I'm still
This nigga uninspired, bro. Nigga say y'all been to the Drake since 06. This nigga sounds uninspired. I played this shit all the way to LA and all the way back, and this shit is ass. Oh, just say, nigga came back 3 years later and was like, yeah, so I heard views again. That shit might be a classic. I might have been wrong.
Yeah, the nigga said I definitely might have been off a pill.
It was like, I was off a perk, sweating the wife. I think it was the dirty wife beater too. Sweating like a motherfucker. Niggas was in a small room with the lights on. Fuck.
Man, you know them guys were at that time. They were definitely sharing meals.
The fuck that's supposed to mean, Metro? I'm 3,500 till I die.
Yeah,
3,500 for the coat, man.
Yeah, shout out that code. Oh man, your rage just tweeted that said that Batman shit was corny and laughing. Oh fuck.
Aren't you gonna watch Batman?
Yeah, and he tweeted it was fun. I mean, yeah, but I still like to think lower expectations. Again, I think people are going in with a thing like, yo, because that shit looks mad grounded. I think people are thinking like, oh, this is gonna be on the same level as Christopher Nolan's and shit. And just because that one actor is a respectable actor now or whatever. But I'm like, ugh, the trailers don't give me that. Just the names, that's everything attached to it, what the trailer's trying to show. But I'm like, yo, my eye, they don't give me this.
I got you, buddy. I got you.
Oh shit, Jada Smith. Hey, this was the one that like broke him through, where people took him serious. Remember you showed to the gala? Bro, this was before Summertime in Paris. Yeah, after that played Summertime in Paris, we're fucking in Jada Smith appreciation.
Batman.
Batman, Joker just put me on acid. You wanna wait like a maverick, we wanna make something happen. Batman, please put me on new fashion.
Joe Budden, a buck dancer for that. A what? What's a buck dancer?
I like some Jamaican shit.
It's gonna be mid. I mean, the problem is you got such a great director and such a great actor for the Dark Knight trilogy. Like Christian Bale is literally. Christian Bale ain't just some random nigga that digged up all the dirt. Christian Bale's catalog is immaculate. And Christopher Nolan, you ain't gotta talk about Christopher Nolan. Christopher Nolan is one of the greatest modern directors. He gave a nigga, turn his Batman shit and some amazing shit, so he did. I don't even know I'll look who the director of the new one is.
It's a respectable director too.
He ain't never respected him, you know what I'm saying?
Kevin McHale.
That the nigga from Matt Reeves. Oh, it's Matt Reeves.
Yeah. That's why the expectation for this is like, my guy really did Planet of the Apes for James Franco. Love that book. I like all the Planet of the Apes. It's a matter of underrated. It's just not like with. It's just not what drives the box office on. I think it's equivalent to like Ocean Jurassic Park, but for some reason I always like Planet of the Apes.
I mean, Batman drives the block.
Yeah, but Batman is just like comic. No, I'm just saying. I don't know. This is me like the Planet of the Apes series should be way popular, way bigger. I think peak of it was in the 80s. To me,
They brought it back and it was decently big.
I watched them on theaters.
I mean, they weren't that good.
With James Franco, they were good.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll look up that. I'll look up what the critics are saying. The first one got a 90.
That James Franco. I mean, the first one was the best one. Then after that, it's like you already know what's gonna happen. What are you supposed to do?
Second one got a 94.
Okay.
I made $500 million.
Yeah, maybe these movies were big.
Yeah, what the fuck?
What the last one did?
The last one made $500 million. Oh, the first one made 710 million.
The first one was big. I just feel like afterwards it wasn't as big as the. Like,
And the other one, the one after that, made $500 million. So 200 million less.
No, the James Franco one was hate.
I'll be honest, I don't even know which one that is, my nigga, because I don't see that nigga name nowhere.
The first one.
And is James Franco the caliber actor to be Hank?
Yo, he actually was, bro. Like, he was actually respectable. It's crazy.
Bro, I don't see this nigga. I'm on the first one right now. You sure it's James Franco?
Yeah, he finds the ape. He takes him in, he raises him. He has. Like,
I'm a good one. Nigga. The Pusha T single is out. I think the Pusha T single fire. Remember the Logic podcast of that Juicy J record? That shit was hilarious. Other than Logic, I haven't watched this part. By the way, that Juicy J album, like basically hosted by Logic, is fire. By the way, super fire. That shit came in like 3 years ago. Logic's on that bitch like, what Juicy say? Shut the fuck up! That shit's fire.
I think I've seen memes with short clips about it. I haven't sat down and watched it. I'm pretty sure it's one.
Okay, so James Franco was in the 2011 Planet of the Apes. 82%, so actually it's the worst one. According to Rotten Tomatoes.
How many Planet of the Apes is there? There's 4?
3. It seems like it's a trilogy. I've seen 3.
Yeah, the apes get smart, and then it literally turns into like MLK versus Malcolm X.
Or you're saying black people are apes? Yo, Mesher is so
racist.
Yo, Mesher is so racist, bro. Oh my god. They call black people apes.
Dude, you
wow,
know what I said?
That's crazy. That's
what?
Fucking
Name
crazy.
me another oppressed group in American.
Wow. Yo, name me another oppressed group that you could describe as apes. Oh my, you're gonna say no other oppressed group looks like apes. Wow.
I should have said
Alright, man. Alright, man.
My bad. I should have said Magneto. If I would have said Magneto and Professor X, Mom would have laughed at me.
Wow. Shout out to Professor X. He's in the multiverse of madness.
He didn't say 1800, and I killed the pussy who can relate. That's him. Oh, he said 1800.
Oh, see, niggas always be talking about the other shit. That's again, it's bringing up Drake and saying God's plan. Bringing up Kendrick and that shit I do with Kendrick, and I'm like, I'm going big on my dick. Come on. You're pulling a nigga worst moment for his career. Even though Kendrick did say, why would I cry when Trayvon died in the street? So,
dude, your rate said I'm gonna give you a few months after you watch the Batman for feelings to set in. Bias is too crazy. I remember motherfucker said Endgame was the GOAT. Took y'all a minute to realize it was Infinity War.
Nah,
Infinity War is the one where Spider-Man dies?
And Spider-Man dies in Endgame. Spider-Man dies in Infinity Wars, yes.
Which was the one before? Which was
Spider-Man dies in Infinity War, Iron Man dies in Endgame.
Which one's okay? Which one's not the last one?
Infinity Wars.
Infinity Wars is better than Endgame.
That's the one where it ends off with Thor not aiming for the head. By the way, he fucking throws the axe into the nigga's shoulder and not his fucking head.
And then then Thanos is just out there. Okay, good.
And Endgame starts with when they cut Thanos' head off, like the first scene.
Infinity Wars.
I don't know about that cheap. Infinity War got an 85 on Rotten Tomatoes. Let me see what the critics are saying. Endgame got a 94. Critics ain't on your side, big dog. Jesus Christ, $2.7 billion.
That's the biggest grossing film.
Oh my god. No wonder Scarlett Johansson was like, bitch, pay me. Yo, why was she beef? Yo, why would Marvel not just pay her for fucking that movie, bro?
Well, no.
That's kind of fucked. It's kind of fucked up making that much money and not paying people, bro.
No, because
Capitalism
that wasn't a part of the
is-
contract. Because she wasn't gonna. She was arguing that.
That they put her shit on HBO Max and on in theaters, so she lost
No,
money.
it wasn't. It wasn't theaters, but it's
Yeah,
the
she
pandemic.
was saying she lost money.
Because she wasn't gonna meet the quota or whatever. But I'm like, bitch, you didn't. That's not part of the contract.
No, that's not what she was saying. She was saying you didn't give my movie a chance. I would have made more money if you put my shit in theaters. You didn't give my shit the opportunity to. So you're saying, nah, I would have flopped, but nigga, let me know. Like,
No,
you're saying that shit.
It wasn't theaters.
No, it wasn't. It was straight to HBO.
Nigga, it would be Disney Plus. I know.
Or
you don't pay
Disney
for
Plus.
No, I
Yeah,
know
Disney
you don't pay
Plus.
for no services.
No, it was straight. I'm telling you, it was straight to Disney. Black Widow went straight to Disney Plus, my nigga. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, that was her big problem. They didn't put it in the theaters. That what she was beefing about.
Top Boy come back in March.
Yeah, Top Boy.
But that is all.
season
I need to
2
shower. I'm
podcast.
about to go see Batman now.
Okay.
I'm outta
You're
here.
getting off. Metro Boy see. Metro go to watch Batman.
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 Petty was out here arguing with me. That nigga didn't even. He ain't gonna watch it.
Check GC Smith. I have no idea what that is, Jit. Shout out to everyone that pulled up. It is 2:00 also. It's not like it's mad early. You know.
Don't spoil it, nigga. I haven't watched it.
He hasn't watched it yet, and yes, don't spoil it. He's probably
I mean,
gonna solve
by
the riddle though. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Yo, I seen these tweets like, yo, Batman has the scariest villains ever. A guy that tells you to solve riddles, a guy that tells you jokes, and a penguin.
Niggas ain't talk about Bane. Come on. Niggas never want to talk about Bane.
Oh, and I feel like they did. Those are the
Ivy,
ones that made
Poison
me-
Ivy.
God damn it, bro.
That's a villain.
Those are the worst. It's
Joker
always
is the
Spider-Man.
greatest villain
Nah, but when you think about
in
them,
any
they're like-
comic book.
Yeah, but they do got the worst. How do the popular superheroes always have like the worst villains? Like when you think about it, like yeah, they have one, but when you think about all their villains, it's like goddamn.
I mean, Scarecrow, Two-Face is pretty fire. Nigga flips a coin. See if he dies.
Because his face got burned, he used to be like kind of trash.
I don't know if it was a commissioner in the comic. I never read the Two-Face comics. I seen the cartoon. I don't think that nigga was no commissioner. That might have been that Christopher Nolan comic.
No. He did try to run for. He did try to change
In the cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Facts, Joker, the greatest of all time. Yeah, it's not even close. I'm gonna be honest,
but
no
I'm
one
talking
is
about
even
like
close.
the old. No, I mean
Harley Quinn, come on, man.
I'm going Doctor Doom, man.
You don't fuck with MF. Yo, he just be talking. Get
I said Doctor Doom, motherfucker.
I know,
Fantastic.
but you don't fuck with him.
I
No.
don't
You know
fuck
MF.
with him.
Yo, niggas don't fuck with hip hop, bro. That real hip hop shit, not for me.
You know what? I got mad when back
You're
in the days.
a future
my
ass
villain
nigga.
shit. My villain shit was Doctor Doom, and people thought like, oh, you fuck with him. Like, no, motherfucker. I like Fantastic Four, Silver Surfer. Doctor Doom's like one of the greatest villains of all time.
I'll be honest. There's no reason to like Fantastic Four. No reason. It is. They ruined the franchise. Movie
I liked them
wise,
before the franchise.
the cartoon was cool. Silver Surfer cool. I ain't gonna lie. Max B more famous than the actual Silver Surfer. I'll be honest with you. Especially since he on that Kanye album. And French. Then cocaine tape. Come on, man.
I say right now for the next wave, Doctor Doom. It's about to be. He's gonna be what Age of Ultron? Age of Ultron.
So the worst Avenger movie. That shit was the worst Avenger movie.
Yeah, they made Age of Ultron should have been way more powerful. They just I don't know what they did. I think the niggas just said, "Fuck it, man. We're gonna put all their eggs in the basket in Thanos." But he's gonna be whatever the villain is. He's gonna be the meat before we get to.
I mean, it's the next one is they already told you the next one. It's Kang, the Conqueror.
Yeah, but he's not the end all be all.
Who Kang?
Yeah.
He is the end all be all. He's literally the end of the timeline. You know watch Loki?
No, yeah, but he's not the end.
Oh, like the end of the MCU that they're gonna keep dragging it? Oh, that's
Yeah.
what you mean. Okay. Make sure let's see the fit. Are you carrying a gun?
This guy. I'm wearing a.
Are you gonna shoot anyone in the Batman movie or no?
That's fucked up. Remember the Christopher Nolan's one? Someone got shot and died.
Yeah, but that was mad long ago, so. I think they over it. And Venom got a barb on that. You gotta watch. You gotta have a vest in your chest just to see Batman.
Bro, they never did that on Spider-Man. But you know what fucked it up? Because Batman's not really he's a regular civilian. Motherfucker just said fuck it.
He's bad smart too.
He's rich. Well, no, he has a.
He's the world's greatest detective.
Fucking shit.
Never been a detective. You see what happened in Watchmen?
Oh,
That nigga died.
Who's a better detective? Sherlock Holmes.
That movies is classics, both of them. Show it to Robert.
I hate the Sherlock Holmes.
Show it to Robert. When the nigga was reading the nigga movements, but come on.
Bro,
come on.
I forget which one it was. It was the first one or the second one. It ends with him blending into a chair.
That was fire!
I started laughing how bad it was.
That
shit was
fire. When nigga blended into a chair, and I was here the whole time.
That shit, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I might watch that shit tomorrow.
God damn it, bro. Nah, but deadass, it's 11:01.
Okay.
I gotta fucking throw some water.
Shout out to you niggas. I'm gonna start going to the movies. We'll be back on Tuesday.
Batman theme song.
Alright. Old ass nigga here, bro.